It started in here.
Bring it on.
Woohoo!
All right.
Oh, okay, all right. Wait, people just heard that.
They didn't.
How many people just heard that?
I don't know.
3, at least 3.
Hello, everyone. It's Dylan from Yu-Gi-Oh! Everything, and welcome back to another episode of Talking Yu-Gi-Oh! Into the VRAINS, episode 22, Duel Goes Online, and that is, of course, in reference to our very special guest, Jake from Jake Goes Online. How you doing, Jake?
Woo. I'm so great. Thank you for having me.
Oh, no problem, dude. Drove all the way from Maryland. 2.5 hours was the drive?
Yeah.
That's crazy, man. Thank you so much, dude. You're a trooper. I know I have not done any videos in the last week. There's not even a VRAINS episode. I don't even know really what we're going to talk about. Obviously, we'll talk about VRAINS.
Yeah.
But there was no episode on Wednesday, and I'm fighting like a bad cold, strep throat, and I still don't feel 100%. But yeah, we'll get through it.
You're a mess.
So thanks.
Yeah.
I appreciate it. That's always what you want to hear. If you guys want to go around the table, introduce yourselves, go right ahead. Thank you, everyone, for making us a part of your Saturday afternoon, Saturday evening, Sunday morning, wherever you are in the on the beautiful world.
Wow.
All right.
You introduce yourself.
Oh, I thought Jordan was going to start.
What?
Never,
No, it's not
never
once
start,
started.
but I
I'm
guess
Jake. I like long walks on the beach. I'm a Gemini, and
Are you actually a Gemini?
yeah, fam.
Nice.
Yeah,
I'm a
man.
virgin. Virgo.
Yeah, you
Sorry.
demonetized.
Well,
Anyway.
if that's where we're going with this. I'm Nick and I'm a Capricorn, or actually I'm Cal, but
I'm
Sure.
Nick T, and I'm also a Capricorn.
And I'm Jordan, and I am also a Capricorn.
Damn.
We're outnumbered.
Yeah.
Big
this is
Capricorn
bad.
energy on the
what up,
stream.
what up, what up?
Yeah. So before we get into it, I do want to thank everyone who donated last week. Again, if I am a bit foggy, I apologize. There was I recorded an audio in regards to a Dungeon Dice Monsters video, and I recorded the audio about like 2.5 weeks ago. And Monday night, Tuesday night, Wednesday night, I sat down, tried to edit it, and literally like 5 minutes into editing, my head was so foggy I couldn't even focus on anything. Like it's just one of those weeks, dude.
One of
I
those
couldn't,
weeks.
couldn't get anything
And
done.
it
And I couldn't
happens
record.
like 4 times a year
Yeah.
for you.
Yeah, it
You're, like,
happens often.
you're susceptible to.
Well, I
like,
think it was the Epstein Barr I got.
Oh, that's exactly
and
it.
it just makes your immune system weak
Yeah.
forever. Yeah. So
you
it
have your quarterly sickness, and then you're back to business.
Then I'm back to business.
Yeah.
So
You're
I'm
back to grinding.
hoping there will be a video out tomorrow. I do apologize for that, guys. But yeah, anyway, big thank you to everyone who donated via Super Chat last week. Rexkentrix, Solid Snack, Sora, Umar, Haku, Joseph Tedisco, Kazatu Fujiki, Goosey Q, Nicholas Horton, Elizabeth W., Brian Ford, Naoki is Soul Confirmed, Frost Reaper 23, Underdog Chris, D Momo, So Prism, Red Eye, Matthew Kennedy, and Davis Enos. And a special thank you to Joss Rivers, who donated a substantial amount last week. Joss, and to everyone else, thank you guys so much from the bottom of my heart. We might be going to IKEA after this stream.
Oh yeah.
Right? Actually, we're not.
We should, one of these days.
We got to go soon. We keep putting it
Check
off.
out the table.
Get
yeah.
this table, yeah. But yeah, thank you to everyone who donated last week and just in general, because it really does help this channel continue to grow, especially not putting up any videos this week. It's not
been
good.
a slow week.
It's my livelihood, the revenue is kind of my livelihood at this
Yeah.
point. So
Yeah.
that's why being sick really sucks. But hopefully I will be back at it tomorrow with some content for you guys to enjoy. So yeah, you guys ready to talk about the episode?
Yeah, why don't you start us off, Del?
Well, there is no episode, so I'm not gonna. That was a trick question.
I know.
We're gonna start actually, Jake. I want to hear from you since you are my guest. You came 2.5 hours away.
That's me.
I want you to give your thoughts on Yu-Gi-Oh! VRAINS. How do you feel about VRAINS? Where would you maybe rank it among all of your Yu-Gi-Oh! Shows? This is a question I like to ask everyone on the podcast because I've had kind of mixed opinions. People like Jarek really liked it. Jesse Wood really liked it. Garrett really liked it. Rarity and Legendary, not so much. Yeah.
Screen's frozen.
Yeah.
Oh no.
What do you mean?
Audio's not frozen, but the screen is frozen, I think.
That is so
Yeah,
bizarre.
audio's still fine. Screen is frozen.
Yo,
What the hell?
The first time that's ever happened.
God, I'm stuck on that ugly laugh. All right.
Someone said "let it go," and I think that's hysterical because I was going to say that.
Yeah.
Hold on.
Oh, I get the joke.
I love it.
All right, we're good now. I just had to read. Sorry about that, guys.
Should I hit refresh?
And
on
thank
my-
no, it'll be good. It's
It'll
for
catch
some
up.
reason the webcam
Okay.
froze, so I had to
Mine's good.
reactivate and deactivate. I don't
So
know. That's
weird.
weird. That's actually
You
never
spent some
happened
cash
before.
on that.
You know,
like-
we got
That's some
movement now. We're
4K
good.
webcam, yeah. But sorry, guys, and thank you to everyone who is stopping by too. By the way, I never read the comments live on these, but I always do go back and I get very amused by them. So yeah, we've
DJ's
had
in chat, by the way.
Who is?
DJ.
Oh, DJ, what's up, dude? DJ
Oh,
was the host
DJ.
last
We
week,
love you.
so yeah, we love you, dude. Play some Bastille for us, bro. And DJ's a huge Bastille fan. I think he's gone to a few of their shows.
At least a few.
Yeah.
Well, I think he has all the records.
He
on vinyl.
he met the lead singer of Bastille.
Dan Smith?
Yeah, Dan Smith.
I think he did. Yeah.
Yeah. So good for DJ. Big Bastille fan. Happier, great song. But yeah, so
It's a good
about
song.
I'd say a majority of guests that we've had on have loved VRAINS, but I
for
know
the
like
most part, yeah.
Legendary and Rarity not so much. Jake,
That's
what
okay.
are your thoughts on VRAINS? Which is obviously
Yeah,
it's
of course.
okay. What are your thoughts on VRAINS as a whole in comparison to maybe the other shows? How are you enjoying it or not enjoying it?
I love it so much.
That's
this is
awesome.
the first Yu-Gi-Oh in a really long time that I've really gotten into and I've really liked, and I really, this is gonna sound weird, kind of relate to the protagonist in a way. Like, usually the protagonists as of late have been kind of younger and I don't want to say dumber, but dumber.
Sure. Well, less
sure.
less mature.
Naive.
Yeah.
Young and dumb.
I don't know. It's a little edgier, and I respect that they're willing to take the risk. As this ranks in terms of Yu-Gi-Ohs I like, this is probably my third favorite
Okay.
out of all of them.
Okay.
Beating out Yu-Gi-Oh 5Ds
Wow.
barely, Yu-Gi-Oh Zexal, and Yu-Gi-Oh Arc 5.
Gotcha. Yeah.
Someone says like maybe raise his volume a bit.
Yeah, we'll raise
So
it. Yeah,
channel
these
two.
mics are like super sensitive, so we'll raise it. I think Jake's on two.
Two. He's on 2.
Yeah, okay. All right, it should be better now. If it's too loud, let us know. But
Sorry.
no, you're good. You're good. So yeah, so you're loving the show then.
Loving it so
Yeah.
much.
So this is your first show, really, that you've liked and based on your rankings since the first two, since Duel Monsters and GX.
I didn't dislike 5Ds
Right,
and
right.
Zexal.
But like to that degree of GX.
yeah, definitely.
What about Arc 5? You weren't big on Arc 5?
What's Arc 5?
Yeah, I guess that answers that. Yeah, no, I mean, I enjoyed it. It's definitely, I think with every show, with the settings, with the characters, if you don't like sci-fi, you're not going to like this
Right.
show.
Yeah, that's like the number.
If you like a more lighthearted story and a more comical story, you're not going to like this show. But if you do like a more, as you kind of said, edgy, even though I hate that word and expression, but you're absolutely right. No, you're absolutely right about it. It is a more edgier, darker show.
Right.
Just because there's not much humor, there's not much filler, which is maybe room for a little bit of criticism.
Sure.
But if you're into that stuff in cars with androids
AI,
that
yeah.
look like humans,
Yep.
Oh,
like
yeah.
this in 20, 25 years, folks, is what the world is going to be. Take away the Yu-Gi-Oh! And the dueling aspects
Right,
of
but
it.
everything else.
And everything
Damn it.
else is
Hot dogs.
Damn is right. Yeah, hot
Hot
dogs.
dogs, yeah.
Yeah, absolutely, dude.
Wait,
Like,
so is it a sandwich or not?
well, that's a great
Hot
question.
dog is a hot dog. I think
So a
that's
hot
the-
dog is not a sandwich.
It's its own category.
A hot dog is meat between two buns.
A burger's not a sandwich; it's a burger.
What have I done?
I don't know about that one.
So you consider a burger a sandwich, but not a hot dog.
You want to know why?
What
hot
about a
dog's
turkey
not
and
a
cheese?
Sandwich?
Sandwich.
So we all agree on that. Turkey and cheese is a sandwich.
Also,
yeah.
Pete is in the chat, by the way. Hello,
All right.
Pete.
Well,
We
I know
love you.
Pete knows a hot dog is a sandwich, so Pete's good on that. Now Pete got never mind. No.
I actually like this. Somebody JB, how do you say it?
Oh, J-Bex.
J-Bex.
Hot dog is a
Said
taco.
hot dog is a taco, and I think that's very interesting.
I
But Shadow Rumsey says that's like saying a burrito is a sandwich.
No, but like
No,
a
but
hot,
I
saying
think
a
the way
hot dog
it's
is a
prepared-
taco, it's
That
the meat
makes
on
sense.
top with it
That makes
wrapped
sense.
around, but it's not.
like because a
good
burrito is wrapped around fully, like
Yes.
using a tortilla, its own category. You can't. It's like a
Yeah,
sandwich is
it's a different thing.
unless you're like one of those psychopaths that take apart the hot dog bun entirely and put it around the.
Have you
Yeah, psychopaths.
Have you ever?
no,
well, now we know
you
how
only
Jake
open
eats
it
his
far
food.
enough to put the hot dog
I mean,
on
you
it.
just called out Jake.
I'm sorry.
Have you ever eaten a hot dog on burger buns? There have been dark times in this house
Yes. Oh, me
where
too.
we do not have hot
Or,
dog
like,
buns,
slices of bread.
and we're cooking hot
See, that's
dogs.
ghetto as hell.
And well, I've done
Excuse me.
I've done slices.
I do that all the
I've done
time.
Slices of
slices.
white
I've
bread?
done slices
Oh,
of
yeah.
white bread too. No, I eat wheat. I
I
don't
mean,
eat white.
sometimes I just eat the hot dog plain.
See that.
Wait, do you eat a hot dog with condiments on it?
Nah, man.
Kusanagi.
Thank you.
What? No
Somebody
condiments?
else doesn't put condiments on their
I-
hot dog.
Why would you ruin my hot dog like that?
Thank
No,
you.
dude.
Okay,
Relish.
well, no,
Mustard.
relish is disgusting.
Yeah, relish is gross.
Yeah,
You guys
that,
are
that was
plebs.
No,
Peasants.
mustard is
Isn't relish
acceptable,
pickles?
and
Yes, sweet
ketchup
pickles.
is acceptable.
Ketchup is
But
disgusting.
No, relish. Helen from Drake and Josh said it that relish is the best hot dog.
Nah, man, you can
I
do
don't
whatever
know.
you want as long as you know you're wrong and should feel bad.
Sure.
That makes sense.
Sure. I think that's how life.
I agree.
I think that's how
Unreal.
life works. For the
Unreal.
most
The only thing I'm
part.
putting on my hot dog is cheese. Give me a cheese
Exactly.
dog. It's
Exactly.
Good. Thank you. There we go.
Wait,
I mean,
so-
Sonic the Hedgehog was a big chili cheese dog fan.
I think- was
That's
that-
canon.
Was that in Sonic X?
Maybe, but it was also in the original Sonic cartoon.
Was the original Sonic cartoon Sonic Underground? Do you remember that cartoon?
No.
That was from like the 90s. It was a really, maybe some people will remember it. And in that show, Sonic has a brother and a sister,
Then it's not. From
Sonia and Manic. I don't know how I remember that.
Manic makes sense. Who's Sonya?
Sonia is Sonic's sister. Sonic has a canon sister in this universe.
Well, that universe.
In that universe. Yeah, I don't think she's ever been in any pieces of media. Now, I think I've talked about this before, that if a Sonic anime was going on, like a Sonic X new season,
Right.
I would probably try to create like a Sonic everything channel.
That'd be
I don't
sick.
know a lot about, well, then again, that fan base is, I know that fan base.
Insane.
Yeah, that is, I don't know if I could survive in that fan base.
Dude.
That's got a reputation.
I watched a video recently from the YouTube channel. I think it's Polygon.
Yeah.
About basically that every piece of Sonic media, starting from the beginning, is like not canon because the mother of Sonic, like one of the creators, like wrote like out like a what they call like the Sonic Bible that like sort of lays out the lore, and none of it, like from the very first game and onward, is unrelated entirely.
Dude, imagine someone trying to put together a timeline of that series.
Oh, it's a mess.
That'd be really fun. Someone's probably done it, I'm sure. Some Sonic Tuber. Is that what they're called? Sonic Tubers?
Sonic Tubers.
Poketuber, Sonic Tuber.
It doesn't really. It doesn't end in like a.
You're right.
That also doesn't work.
That's
the
why
same way.
Yugi Tuber it works.
Sonic Tuber. No, it doesn't work. It doesn't
Yeah.
work.
This is how you can tell, by the way, that there was no VRAINS episode.
Because we're just
we've
BSing.
talked about hot dogs
And Sonic.
with mustard and Sonic. Do we have any donations?
Well,
I'm
we can
sure
start with that.
the donations will put us on track. Thank you, guys.
The first one is from Jason. I'm gonna say maybe it's Barno.
Borno, sure. I like that French
It
twist.
sounds right. It sounds fancy.
That's a
Jason
French
Borno.
accent.
Yeah.
Jason Bourne.
Says your predictions for the next duel after Go versus I.
Well, we kind of have a bit of an idea based on the 108 summary that came out.
Oh, that came out?
That did come out. I
something
know I
came
haven't
out.
covered a video on it because I've been so
Get on that,
sick.
dog.
That came out Tuesday.
How am
Yeah.
I supposed to
God.
know that anything is happening in Yu-Gi-Oh without you?
Exactly.
I know.
I need
Jeez.
I need to start putting up videos
Of-
for you when you're sick.
Yeah, well, that's why this is going to be morbid.
We spoke about this
yeah.
before. Yeah.
No one really knows why I say Dylan from Yu-Gi-Oh! Everything.
Oh, no, not this again.
Because I'm the only one on this channel, and there were people who I've seen a post on Reddit. Someone said like, yeah, everyone who works on that channel. It's just me who does the channel.
Yeah.
but I
People
guess
talk about you on Reddit.
Yeah, some people. It's
Wow.
very
Wow.
minor.
That's when you know you
Alright.
made
but
it.
no,
You
that's I think that's
Hey,
the
look,
opposite of
Mom.
me.
Hey.
Anyway, so people will hear Dylan from Yu-Gi-Oh! Everything, and so they think, oh, I guess there's a bunch of people. It's like IGN or Machina or whatever, or Machinima. What's the other big?
Machinima, yeah.
Yeah, there's a bunch of people who do those videos, and so some people wonder like why I say it that way. Like, why is it Dylan from Yu-Gi-Oh! Everything if I'm the only one making videos? And the reason is if anything tragic happens to me, where I'm unexpectedly unable to make videos anymore, someone like Nick or Cal can just step in and be like, hey, this is Cal from Yu-Gi-Oh! Everything. So the Yu-Gi-Oh! Everything name is not tied to me. It's not like I'm not Yu-Gi-Oh! Everything.
Right.
Right, if that makes any sense.
You're
I'm
Dylan
from
from Yu-Gi-Oh!
Yu-Gi-Oh! Everything. It's actually a really kind of morbid.
But hey, you know, it's
No, the real reason, that's more of a joke reason. The real reason is because when I did Clueless Gamers with Pete, it was two of us.
Right.
So I had to say Dylan from Clueless
so it
Gamers.
just sort of came out.
So
naturally.
then it kind of became a joke when I created Yu-Gi-Oh! Everything, and now this channel has gotten, thanks to you guys, pretty decently big.
Right, so it's
where
not-
now it's kind of stuck, but now in the same time, it's like, why don't I just say I am Yu-Gi-Oh! Everything?
Right.
I don't know. It's just, and now
I like it
kind of
though
changed
because
the
now
story.
everyone refers to you as Dylan and they don't necessarily refer to you as Yu-Gi-Oh!
Yeah,
Everything.
I also hate that channel name. That channel name, it was a mistake.
It was a mistake.
It was a complete mistake. But you have to understand, when I created the channel, I never
Well, it's-
expected to get more than
It
5,000
did start off as Yu-Gi-Oh! Memories.
No, that was
correct?
my Twitter.
That was your Twitter.
Yeah,
You're right.
It was Yu-Gi-Oh! Everything, but
The
now
content
like,
was different.
if I want merchandise, even though you created some awesome designs for me, I'm still waiting to become a channel member before I unveil them on shirts and stuff. There is merch in the works, but it has to be YGO.
Right.
It can't be Yu-Gi-Oh! Because that's a trademarked name.
Right.
And Yu-Gi-Oh! Everything is just not
Couldn't
catchy.
you just make it YG everything?
But then what does YG stand for?
Well, YGO is
Yu-Gi-Oh.
Yu-Gi. No,
YGO.
is
Okay.
Yu-Gi-Oh.
I could do
Yu-Gi-Oh.
YGO, but then
You
all
could
my
do
old
YGE.
Yeah, I could, but it's
I
Like-
think it still needs to be YGO and then
Yeah.
something.
YGOE. I don't know. Anyway, it's a mess. But
You're
I would
saved
wear a
in my
YGOE
phone as
shirt,
Yu-Gi-Oh!
actually.
Or as Dylan FY everything. So.
that's good. FY.
I would wear a YGOE shirt. I think that'd be
Yeah,
cool.
thanks, man. I appreciate it. But anyway, the prediction for the next duel. I think.
Oh yeah, how did we?
I think Soul Burner versus Revolve. Honestly, like I'm having trouble focusing. Like I really do not feel good at all. So I apologize if this is like an off the stream. I really like I'm in a
Off the stream.
I'm really in a fog right now. But I think the next duel very well could be the Zeizen tag duel. After the one that was foreshadowed in the 108 summary, I think the Zeizen tag duel versus I think it's going to be against Robopi, honestly, more than I.
Yeah,
but
I
what
agree.
what do you guys think? What do you think is going to be the next duel, Jake?
So is it confirmed that it's the tag duel?
No,
or-
it's not. It's not.
Okay.
Yeah.
If it's the tag duel, they're going to be fighting Pandora.
Okay. Okay.
Oh
Okay.
wow.
So you believe Pandora will turn?
Oh, yeah.
All right, I don't think-
Pandora's a robot. We can't trust them. You saw what they did to Blood Shepherd.
Yeah.
That's
yeah, I
true.
know. Poor
And
Blood
to,
Shepherd, man. He was my homie.
And to Wendy's.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well. Yeah.
Everyone's getting messed up out
I
here
know,
by
I know.
robots.
Yeah. So that's your prediction.
If not that, then I don't know. I don't really know what's going on.
There's a lot that can happen. What are your guys' predictions?
I would probably say I feel like the Zeizen tag duel has to come
Mhm.
into play soon.
Yeah.
So I don't want to say the exact same thing as you, but I think it's going to be probably Robopi versus the Zeizens or I versus the Zeizens. Like, I think it's going to be one of the two.
Well, we have to
versus
remember
them.
Playmaker has the duel, right?
True. I think Playmaker's first duel is going to be against I.
I
He's
think
gonna
so
lose.
too, but
And he
I
might
also
lose,
don't
yeah.
foresee it
100%.
being.
Yeah.
He's going to lose,
I
and
don't-
Soul Burner and Revolver are going to tag
Yeah.
duel I and beat him.
Sober and Revolver are going to duel each other.
Yeah.
So I don't know where you're getting that
Um,
from. But all right.
I don't foresee the I Playmaker duel being the next one. To see I duel twice in a row might be weird. So I think it's going to be Robopi and somebody.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think it's the Zeizens yet because I feel like we haven't gone through our last defense. How are we going to get to the Zeizens already?
True, but then who does Robopi face? Because all that's left now are, besides the
Oh, is
Zeizens,
this
all that's left is Revolver, Soul Burner, and Playmaker.
they're
That's
all-
it.
and they're all
They've
being held back.
killed
Soul Burner?
everyone.
Oh,
Can I make
shoot.
a comment?
Yeah, absolutely.
I stand by my statement of it being Pandora versus the Zeizens. I think Pandora's going to beat Akira, and Akira will be killed off.
Mm-hmm.
And Aoi is going to beat Pandora because, as we saw in the opening credits,
Yep.
the four people isolated in that second shot where it's a ton of debris is Blue Maiden, Revolver, Playmaker, and Soul Burner. Those are going to be the four that survives,
I
and
agree.
everyone else is going to be digitized.
Yeah, I
whatever.
completely agree. And if that happens, Aoi Zeizen gets a good win, kind of, because she's going to lose her brother. But also, that Team I get a big win because they get the key from Akira. So it's a win-win for kind of both, except Akira there. But Akira's doomed. Akira was walking around the city again before this started, almost like living out his last days. But what's up?
No.
But yeah, so we'll see what happens. But thank you for the donation, Jason.
Just give me 1 second.
Take your time.
Yeah, very good question because I'm still stumped.
I still think Akira is dead too.
I never know what's going
He
on.
knew
Yeah.
he's going to lose. Like, he knows he's going
Knows
down.
he's dead. Yeah, that was such a somber scene. Him just walking around the city aimlessly.
Did I miss an episode?
No, that was right before the bench scene with Aoi and Usagi.
Yes, okay.
Where he's just walking around the city and Aoi sees him and he's like,
like,
"Aren't you supposed to be working?" He's like, "Yeah, I'm just trying to burn these memories into my head."
Yeah.
It's like, Jesus, man.
Oh, yeah.
He's done.
Yeah, good times.
depressed.
Yeah, it
Can we
made me
get an
really
F in the
sad
chat
actually.
for-
Yeah.
Okay, so here's one from Elizabeth W.
Thank you,
Liz.
Liz.
She donated $5.
What's up?
I hope that everyone is having a good day. I just finished the human Ignis designs the other day and posted it up to Twitter.
Oh,
So we'll have to take a look.
yeah, I will take a look right
You've
after
been
the
sort of
stream.
disconnected
You know, and
lately,
I've been
so-
disconnected from Twitter, and yeah, Liz, I feel like I did see your mention, and I was gonna, and then I just because I think it was last night, and I was delivering, and when I'm delivering,
Yeah, you're in a
yeah. So I will look at that, Liz.
That's all-
I'm
I
not on
cannot wait
Twitter
to see
too
them.
often, so I do apologize, but I will absolutely take a look. Yeah.
Yeah.
Excited someone do it, and excited someone did it, and thank you for the donation. I appreciate it.
Here's £5 from TNX Rail.
Thank you, TNX.
Sweet.
Missed last live stream. Went to Bandmate in London.
Oh,
Thanked
ooh.
Miku.
Yes, I
Yeah,
believe
right.
that's yeah.
For Glory, she was very happy. I have pics if you want me to send the link.
Yeah,
You
send the
should,
link,
yeah.
dude. That's
so
awesome.
sick.
awesome.
That's
Yeah,
amazing.
Bandmate is sweet.
Yeah, if Bandmate ever comes to the East
They
Coast,
are.
they are. Well, when they get announced, we're
It
gonna
was
go.
already announced.
The specific dates and
I'm
locations.
pretty sure it was.
Oh, then
I think
pull
they're
it up.
playing New
What do
York,
you? What do
yeah.
you? Oh, why didn't I know that?
Field trip.
So he's sitting there. He's basically degrading your character, and
I'm-
he's not
I-
even
it's nothing to do
providing
with
you
your character.
information.
You know I'm a huge fan of Bandmate. Beyond Glory, Beyond Ending
Beyond
4.
Glory.
And you didn't let me know that they're coming to the East
Not
Coast.
only that, if you knew and you didn't say like, "Hey, Dill, like we should go," like
Yeah, that's pretty
That's
messed
unfair.
up.
I
Something
forgot.
That's-
you know what,
that's
honestly,
basically-
he told me. David Lewis DM'd me.
That's basically like him waking me up in the middle of the night and spitting in my face.
I do that anyway.
That's well, that's the
well,
equivalent.
that's your your alarm clock.
September 26th
September 26th.
at Gramercy in New York.
Do you want to go?
Yeah, we should go.
All right, we're gonna go. How much are tickets?
Let me find out.
All right, we're gonna see
Well,
Bandmate.
okay.
We're gonna go
yeah,
see him in
that's-
September.
that's-
Anyway,
though.
thank you TNX for the donation, and I hope you had a good time. That's
I
awesome.
apologize. Okay.
It's okay.
But yeah, I want to see those pictures because that'd be sweet.
Miku.
So here we have one from Davis Enos.
Thank you, Davis.
Welcome back, Jordan. Missed you.
Yeah,
Aw,
you've been
Davis-
gone for a
Davis
while.
is
You
the,
dude.
too.
the best. I've been DMing Davis lately. Like he bought my record on like iTunes, which
yeah,
is unnecessary.
Yeah,
It
well,
was so
and Davis
sweet.
has been like
That's
tweeting
awesome.
me. Yeah.
Thank you,
Yep.
man.
He's such
He's
a
the man.
bro.
He's such a
He's
bro.
just a
I like
marquee
him.
bro. Yeah, he's good. He's a good guy. Thank you, Davis. I appreciate it, man.
So we have two from Odd Eyes Vaughn. The first one, Roboppy is a male because he won a duel.
Damn, that is.
Oh shit!
I saw someone. What's up?
No, bandmate info.
Oh, okay. I saw someone say that now we know Roboppy is definitely a guy because
he won.
Roboppy won a duel.
Yep.
Which is really,
Yeah.
really effed up, but it's kind of true at the same time.
That's funny. I
Um,
like that.
Yeah. So
Big
you're,
oof.
you're probably right though. Even though again, I've heard such a mixture from people. I've heard a mixture of people that understand Japanese that say like the words being used for Roboppy are not guy or
They're
girl, but someone
neutral,
else
yeah.
told me that it is like guy pronouns. That right? Sora Solid Snack was the one who said that. So Roboppy's probably a guy. I don't know. It's just that Roboppy had a girlish voice when
Right.
she was, but Roboppy's a robot. So it
At the
doesn't
end of the
really
day,
matter.
Roboppy's a robot.
Yeah, it doesn't really matter. But justice for Haru. So
It's
thank you for-
2019.
for
Let
Harvard.
them be what they want to be.
Right, I agree. We'll call him whatever.
And so the other one from Odd Eyes was $5.
Thank you, Devin.
Says Sonic's canon is only told through games. I'm a geek for Yu-Gi-Oh! And Sonic, and the two shows share VAs. Eggman is Go's butler,
Mike Pollock,
and
yeah.
Sonic is Asuka's brother.
Oh, yeah.
Wow.
Now, also in the Japanese version, fun fact, Fubuki Tenjoin, Alexis Rhodes' brother, has the same voice actor as Shadow from Yu-Gi-Oh! GX. Oh, not Yu-Gi-Oh! GX, from Sonic X.
Wow, that's crazy.
Yeah,
The
Shadow
crossover
from
we
Sonic
never knew
X
we
and
needed.
Atticus Rhodes in the Japanese version
sweet.
have
Wait,
the same VA.
But
and also, it goes further than that because Knuckles is Dan Green in Sonic X,
right.
and Dan Green is Yugi Moto in Yu-Gi-Oh!
Wow, that's
Yugi Moto, and then Seto
Yugi
Kaiba.
Moto and Knuckles share a voice.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
I was just joking about the nothing being canon in Sonic. Though, if you want to be entertained, Polygon's video, every Sonic game is heretical. Watch it. It's really funny, really good.
Oh, no, thank you for the donation, man.
Really quickly, Brian Ford commented and said Roboppy in the English has a male voice.
Oh,
We know that-
really?
Yes.
Okay.
Really?
Okay. Well,
Have
then
you
I
not
guess.
watched the dub yet?
No, well,
No,
I'm
he's
waiting
trying to-
for it to come out legally in the United States.
Bro, someone dabs and it's mentioned.
I know, Naoki, right? I've seen that clip. I saw it on Twitter. No, the dub looks like a gold mine. I just can't wait for it to come out in the. Well, I have to wait. I am waiting. I wanted to do like a group reaction where we all watch it and
I'm
react
down
to
for
it
that.
together. But I don't want to do it because if we upload it, like people are gonna know. All right, well, you watched it illegally,
Right.
which everyone does.
Everyone
But I
does.
also feel like I want to kind of help.
Yeah, and plus, like, I want to support, like,
Right, that's
our
more
friends,
so
so
what
it's,
it
like,
is
weird,
because we
but-
know
Yeah.
people that are on it,
Yeah.
right? And so hopefully there still is no news on a debut date. I'm hoping it comes out on a streaming service where you can just binge it and not have to wait week to week, especially
maybe
with
that's
how
what they're
far.
waiting for. I mean, I don't know.
Maybe.
Well,
you
so
know.
do people like criticize you for wanting to watch it illegally, or they're just saying
No,
like,
I
you
don't
have
think.
to watch it?
No, I don't think people criticize
Okay,
me.
because I was gonna
for
be
it.
like, well, if you want to watch it and it's not out here, it's not your fault. It's not out.
Right, exactly.
Yeah.
Oh no. Well, that's the thing. I have no I have no criticism for people that do go to sites and watch things
Right,
illegally.
yeah.
I just personally like to support
Right,
if I
yeah,
can.
yeah,
And also, I
yeah.
think
Which
in
is
terms
why
of
I use
making-
Crunchyroll.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
think in terms of making content based on it, like it's you know,
Exactly,
Yeah.
exactly.
You don't want to
Yeah.
run into any. Not that it necessarily would, but run
Well,
into
and
any
also
legal
like
issues
with
or-
with the amazing like selfless donations that I get, it's like
Right.
I don't really have an excuse not to support it if I have the chance.
Right.
So like it's not like I'm like well, I guess we're all struggling for finances,
yeah.
but it's not like I'm
Same.
yeah, scraping the bottom of the barrel. You know
Right.
what I mean? So it's like the least I can do to kind of give
Yeah.
back.
I feel like that's something that like since it's been out for so long and it isn't airing on TV yet, that they would just like throw it on Netflix.
That's what makes sense. Yeah,
Like
that's what
even
makes
if they,
sense.
even
That's
if
what you
they
would
threw
think.
like 100 episodes right out, like
Yeah.
right
Why
away.
do they have 100 episodes?
No,
done?
no, but like
Oh,
a
yeah.
certain amount of number and then do the
They
rest
they
after.
definitely the dub 100% has 46 episodes done because they're done with season 1. Season
Right.
1's completely out
So
in
then like
Canada
if you
and
drop
Australia.
season 1 in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They,
But
they
it's
can
just
literally just drop it on Crunchyroll right now.
It's just crazy to me because again, they were in March of 2018 of last year, of literally 16 months ago now. They showed Pyramid of Light and they showed the entire first episode after Pyramid of Light in select theaters across the US.
right.
That was 16
That was
months
16
ago?
months ago. That was March of last year.
Wow.
And the fact that the dub still has not come out here is just crazy to me.
Well, I think it's weird that they're all American voice actors. And don't they record it here?
Yeah, well, that's
They
the other thing. They
recorded in New
recorded
York.
here, but it's available in Canada
right,
and
that's
Australia.
just very bizarre.
Yeah, that it's not out here yet. I just don't know what's going on.
Yeah, it's weird.
But like, think about it. We are about maybe 4, probably 5 months away from maybe Yu-Gi-Oh! 7 hopefully being announced.
Right.
And we still don't have any news on the English dub for this show.
No, yeah, it's
in the United States.
it's
it's
I don't
it's
know.
it's Bob
baggling.
Baggling. It's
boggling.
It's mind-baggling.
I'm
Band baggling.
baggling, baffling.
Were you
Baggling.
gonna say baffled?
I have a cold. Baffling and not boggling. Yeah, so we'll see. But thank you for the donation. Or no, that was just a comment.
That
from-
was just
Yeah, that was
yeah,
common.
thank you, Brian.
So here is one.
Crazy.
Oh, well, Rexkentrix just said, I don't know how accurate it is. Disney is buying Yu-Gi-Oh! Rights for streaming.
We have to hope he's right about that.
is there- are there rumors?
There's rumors, but there's definitely no confirmation. But there's
Disney doesn't
rumors.
confirm anything.
No.
Yeah, and then it'll just happen.
No.
It'll
okay.
just happen.
Disney
You're like,
streaming
oh.
service. In fact, I have a friend, a very good buddy of mine. It's the friend I went to Florida with in March.
Yes.
And he works for Disney streaming services
Yes.
in New York.
Oh, that's
and,
what, I didn't know specifically what
and
part
he
of it.
and he's very confidential, but he gets news before the public does.
Sure.
He has said nothing to me in regards to Yu-Gi-Oh.
would have.
And even though he
He
doesn't
would,
pay
yeah.
attention to Yu-Gi-Oh, if he heard about it, he would say something.
Yeah.
Not that I'd be able to say anything in regards to
Right.
it,
So
but
you could be lying to us right now.
so
I think he would have told us all.
no, I would have
No,
stayed quiet on
yeah,
it.
yeah,
I wouldn't
he
have even brought it up.
I know.
So I'm just
But they,
saying.
but they might, though, with their new streaming service.
Maybe
They might.
It would make sense. They have Pokemon, I believe, Disney.
Oh,
So
really?
Yugi
Yeah.
could hang out
belie-
with the Falcon and the Winter Soldier and Loki.
Yeah, Yugimoto and Loki.
Yeah, they go hand in hand.
They love each other. Yeah.
When Loki has the scepter, he's
But-
basically Dark Magician, right?
What? Oh yeah.
How dare you?
Yeah.
Oh jeez.
Don't disrespect either of my kings like that. You understand me?
I feel like I didn't disrespect
Wait, which
either
king?
one.
Are you talking? Is Loki your king? Or?
I said both of them.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so they're both getting praised as they're each other.
I don't know, man. I'm tired.
Yeah, I feel
I
you.
drove 3 hours.
Dude, a long drive, dude. Yeah,
You ready for the next one?
absolutely.
Sure.
All right. So this one's from Nicholas Horton.
Thank you, Nick.
He
Just talking about
says
him.
Pandora equals Pandora's box.
Yeah.
She'll switch sides.
Yes.
I agree. I
Yeah.
mean, that's
I
definitely
think
what the
we're
name
all in
represents.
agreement that Pandora is already evil.
I have actually not met anyone or talked to anyone or seen any
Who
comment that
thinks that
says
she's not?
Pandora will never turn.
Come on.
And Pandora will stay good.
I'll one up you. I think Pandora's going to be the final antagonist.
Wow.
Whoa.
And I
Wow.
think it's going to be Yusaku and I versus Pandora in the final battle.
That'd be nuts.
that would be nuts.
That'd be wild. I would like that.
That'd be insane, man. I would
You'd
love
have to
that. That's
beef
that's
up.
I like that. That's a good theory right
yeah,
there.
that's a.
I would bet. I don't know what I could bet. Chat, tell me what I could bet. I'd bet anything that Yusaku's going to lose to I pretty soon as well.
Really?
Mhm.
I'm leaning towards that, but I'm not like full blown confident that will happen because I can just see a no result or a draw more than I winning. I can't really see Playmaker winning though. That's the one result in
Right,
that duel that I
right.
can't see happening. But I'm all for it. I'm all for I beating Yusaku when they duel. I think that'd be great for
Yeah.
both characters.
Absolutely.
It'd be it wouldn't be predictable. I know a lot of people would say, well, a lot of people thought I was going to win. I'm sorry, but if Playmaker loses to anyone at this point, it's shocking.
Right.
Yeah.
It's just shocking. And I don't care if it's to I. And I know the people that, dislike VRAINS will say, oh, but it was so predictable he was going to lose to I. No, it wasn't.
No.
No, it
His
wasn't.
plot on
Playmaker
Rise
losing
Bed-
to anyone
yeah.
right now would be completely shocking.
Yeah.
Because no Yu-Gi-Oh character has lost this close in respect to the end of their show.
Right.
In terms of where we are now in VRAINS.
Right.
The latest was YuGiOh when he lost to Sergey, which was like 92. I mean, VRAINS were already near 110, and Playmaker still hasn't lost.
Right.
So it would be crazy if it happened. But yeah, it'll be interesting to keep an eye on. But Nicholas Horton completely agree that Pandora is evil and probably a representation of Pandora's box. Thank you for the
Yes.
donation.
Here's Underdog Chris.
Thank you.
Glad I
Chris.
could make it this time. How is everyone?
Oh
yeah.
wow, I'm doing well.
Good.
Doing pretty well.
Yeah.
Hi,
How about-
underdog, Chris.
I wish I was doing a little better. I'm just I feel
Just kidding. I'm sorry. I'm joking.
I feel really out of it, honestly. But doing the stream, and yeah, life's good. And here we are. I'm glad to be surrounded by good friends, good company,
Oh, stop it.
and
God. I'm
great,
a friend.
great people on the chat. Absolutely,
I'm
absolutely.
just a good company. I'm not the good friend.
Friends is a loose term.
But thank you, Chris.
Good
I
friends, good company.
I appreciate it, man. I hope I don't sound too nasally for you guys.
No, you sound pretty good over
That's
here.
good.
Yeah, you don't sound. You sounded worse actually, like when we got here.
Yeah, talking opens up the throat a little bit.
Yeah, probably.
You need it.
Drinking a lot of water too.
Yeah.
All right. So here we have $5 from Odd Eyes Vaughn.
Thank you, Devin.
What's up?
Great
So
guy.
he's mimicking. So
Okay.
fangirls in season 1
Okay.
are all like, I is annoying. Fangirls in season 3, OMG, he's hot. Speaking of I think that Roboppy will betray him, for X points.
Wow.
Ooh.
Oh.
That'd be cool.
Also, yes, I is
EXP out
hot.
of that.
I mean,
Do you
the
remember
real fangirls thought I was hot in season 1.
Well,
That tweet, we were
that was
trying
the
to find
tweet.
that tweet.
I couldn't find the tweet where it was like, if you didn't, I can't say it.
If
on
you didn't
stream.
want to F, I.
If you didn't
before
want
he
to,
was hot.
Oh, I get it.
It's like
that was literally a tweet that I saw. If you didn't want to F before he was hot, you have no right to want to F him now.
It was beautiful.
it's like those. If you don't like me at your worst, you don't deserve me at my
Yes,
best.
yeah.
Exactly.
Man, people in the community are great.
Jeez, what was the last half of that?
It was about Roboppy betraying.
Oh, that would be sick.
I think
yeah.
it would be cool.
Well, because it's clear that
Experience points.
after that duel with Ghost Girl and Blood Shepherd, that like Roboppy has some feelings that aren't exactly in line with what I want them to feel. Right?
it's
Yeah.
more inclined. I'd be more inclined to believe that, Devin, if the other Ignis are revived. Because right now the only ally that I has is Roboppy.
So he
Maybe
can't
he
just be
will get
alone.
Pandora, or
Right.
maybe Pandora will just become the supreme I'm gonna kill everyone person.
Nice.
As Jake suggested. But if the other Ignis are alive and there's more teammates for I, then I think I'm more inclined to believe maybe Roboppy will have a change of heart. But right now, Roboppy can get obliterated, and I'd be okay with it.
That's
I
messy.
think that Roboppy will lose pretty soon,
Okay.
and that's going to fuel I to become even more antagonistic.
Ooh.
Okay. Well, I like that.
Because he would
And-
lose everybody.
Because I will say right now, who else is Roboppy going to duel? There's the Zizens, and then there's Playmaker, Soulburner, and Revolver,
Yeah,
the
so
three
we've all-
top duelists in
Yeah.
the show.
Kusanagi.
And Kusanagi. But also,
could-
Kusanagi is in that shot with the 4 in the obliterated VRAINS. He's in the
right,
very
you're right.
back. So I think Shoichi is going to survive all of this.
Wow.
But again, if this somehow turns into the Ignis versus their partners, I'd love that.
Yeah.
Because
I agree.
get me, you, and Jin involved. But we'll see if that happens.
And we'll bring back Wendy's partner from the dead.
He's dead, dude. But Devin, thank you for the donation, man.
It was Revolver the whole time.
Yeah, imagine.
Wow.
Oh, jeez, that'd be, oh, God. That'd be an Arc 5
Gay.
play.
Jesus. So you're my mom, huh?
Oh, God. Well, yeah.
Oh
It's
God.
a great manga.
Yikes. The implication.
I like the manga, but yeah, the ending was interesting. Yeah, thanks, Devin. Are there any others?
Yes.
Okay. Thank you, guys.
Here's from Elizabeth W.
Thank you, Liz.
Liz, what's
Favorite OST from Yu-Gi-Oh! VRAINS so far?
I know Pete would say Bowman's piano vampire music, so I'll answer for Pete. Pete always talks about
Bowman's
that
theme is really
Bowman's
good.
theme was great, which I think confirm in the chat. I think we are getting a Sound Duel 3 in August. I know J-Bick said something about that. I don't know if that's
what?
for a Sound Duel 3. So Sound Duel is the CD with like 28 musical
Oh,
tracks.
wow, yeah.
So the first 2 have been released. To be honest, I haven't listened much to the second Sound Duel which is why when you listen to my VRAINS videos, it's all songs from the first Sound Duel. Smile of Champions I like a lot. That's, I believe, the slower, like more like sad song, but I like that theme a lot. I also love the Extra Link, which is the 27, and Firewall Dragon's theme, which is 28. And Playmaker's theme is great as well.
Playmaker's
Blue
theme is
Maiden's theme I like. Revolver's theme is good. Honestly, there's a lot. I don't know. People were critical of the music in VRAINS. I kind
I
of
don't
like
think
the
so.
music.
I think I'm with Pete on this one. That Bowman's theme is nuts. I've always been a fan of sort of like the almost like gothic, like church, like
Organ, like
organ,
Bloodborne
yeah,
music.
exactly.
Yeah.
And so that was right up my alley. I'm a big fan of that one.
I don't know. A lot of people didn't like Bowman. What did you think of Bowman? Did you like him? Or were you indifferent on him?
At the beginning, I was like, "Oh, a generic villain,"
Right.
And at the end, I was like, "Oh, Thanos." So I kind of came around on Bowman.
to him.
I thought he was pretty cool.
I liked him a lot. I
He
thought he was
had-
an interesting
I thought he
villain.
was great.
Yeah.
He had one of my favorite duels so far with Soul Burner.
Yeah.
I think that's either my second or third favorite duel of VRAINS at the moment.
What would you
So,
say is your favorite?
Revolver versus Lightning.
Okay. Yeah. Great duel.
Fair.
Honestly, there's so many duels. One of Spectre versus Lightning might be my favorite.
In fact, that was a fantastic.
There were
duel.
so many good duels in that Mirror Link VRAINS
Yeah,
arc.
that
man. Yeah.
those last few duels were unreal.
Yeah. Thank you for the donation, Liz. And let us know what your favorite theme is,
I would
too.
love to hear it.
Yeah.
Here's Goosey Q.
Yes.
Goose.
How's everyone? Hope you are feeling better, Dylan.
Thank you,
Aw,
dude. I'm
that's
doing
really
all
nice.
right, Goose. I appreciate it, man. Still a little nasally, still a little hazy, but we'll get through it.
I'm feeling better than Dylan.
Yeah, I'm feeling good.
I hope you're feeling better than me.
I'm just happy to be here.
Absolutely.
Exactly.
Now you sound like Marshawn Lynch.
He'll be better soon. This happens 4 times a year. He'll be better soon.
I'm just here so I don't get fined.
Yeah.
When you see my name pop up in the donation list, that's me being fined for not being here.
I actually have something. This is what I was telling you about.
Okay.
I have a donation.
Oh no.
This is going to be our first in live donation.
Wow.
Thank you, man.
Hi, Jordan.
Hello. Hi, Jake Goes Online. How are you?
That was brilliant.
Glad you're here.
I totally didn't think of that joke as soon as I thought I was going to be on the podcast.
By the way, this is my dollar. Don't worry. Jake didn't
That is
actually
awesome.
give me $1.
But I actually do have something small for you guys.
A small
if,
gift. That's amazing.
If it's okay if I give you that now or.
Oh, yeah.
Absolutely.
You want to do it
Go back
live?
donations. Yeah.
Yeah, do it. Do it.
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, all right. Jeez, this is crazy.
So I don't
What
play
the heck?
Yu-Gi-Oh anymore.
Okay.
But I dug up some old things.
Oh, this
and,
is insane, man. This is nuts.
So
Are we about to get some cards for
Are we-
protection?
yes, that was the joke. That was the joke.
That's
I-
incredible.
You know, I could use some protecting, so
yeah.
Yeah, Nick T doesn't give her cards.
no.
No, I have a
to find
reason
them.
for almost all of these cards.
Oh my god, this is
Oh,
amazing.
some thought.
So, this is a card I got at the Dark Side of Dimensions premiere. It's a trap card because you trap me with friendship.
Oh, what a how
Oh.
sweet, man. How
That's
sweet,
awesome.
dude. How sweet.
I love it.
This is a silver gadget card. Another thing I got from the Dark Side of Dimensions premiere because Dylan put this awesome channel together.
Oh, thank you, dude. That's
Wow.
awesome. Silver gadget,
This is so
dude.
nice.
I love it.
Yeah.
Obelisk the Tormentor, one of my favorite cards of all time.
getting it.
It's so strong. It's so
He's getting it.
powerful. Yeah.
Oh, Nick T. Nick T with the obelisk, dude.
Yeah, this is what's up.
And
Obelisk gang.
Red Eyes Black Dragon, my
Oh.
favorite card, the one I've had since I was a little kid.
What?
I want to give it to Jordan because I think without her I wouldn't have been on this podcast without the High Jordan
Wow.
joke.
Aw,
So
thank
That's
you.
incredible,
have some
man.
protection.
Incredible.
That's
Thank
incredible,
Wow.
you.
dude.
Amazing.
Red Eyes is also my
I
favorite.
love it.
I'm gonna
That
bring it to every podcast.
You have to keep it in your wallet.
Yeah, it's for protection.
Oh,
for
yeah.
protection.
Oh yeah.
Protect-
That's-
yeah.
What was the police officer guy's name?
Andrew.
When Andrew and your
Andy.
girlfriend, Andrew's girlfriend and you meet, you just summon Red Eyes and be like, "I'll win."
And she summons
Yeah.
Blue Eyes. Yeah, well, now
Yeah.
no one's attacking either of you guys. So that's amazing, dude. Thank you so much.
Thank
No
you.
problem.
That's
That's
awesome,
too kind.
dude.
That
Thank
was
you, dude.
awesome.
Appreciate it.
That's amazing, man.
You're the best.
I
So-
can't. So after the stream. We could fist bump.
I know there's a lot of negativity in the
Come
world,
on.
a lot of trolls, but there's also a lot of great people, man.
So sweet, dude.
Just spread positivity, spread love. Thank you, Jake. That was
So
really nice.
sweet. Yeah,
Jake, that's
Consent
awesome.
is cool. Well, that's absolutely. Yeah. So life's good, man.
I'm so
Yeah,
so
that's
stoked on
awesome,
this.
dude.
Like, thank you.
So
Yeah.
yeah, and I guess we will. Well, is there anything? See, there's nothing really to talk about in regards to VRAINS.
Well, that's why
unfortunately.
actually these questions are pretty.
The questions are good.
Yeah,
Yeah,
and,
yeah.
and they're
If
still
you want
coming
to.
in.
We could.
Yeah,
we
they are
could,
still
we
coming
will.
in.
Yeah, we have more.
Okay,
Yeah.
perfect. Before we get into those, I do want to actually ask real quick because you're watching Duel Monsters.
I am.
You're watching the original Yu-Gi-Oh for
I
the
am.
first time.
Yes.
So where are you? You watched a few more episodes.
I want to say it's like episode 12 or 13.
Okay.
Dang.
So I was on like 7 or 8, and I watched a few this week. And the dueling to me is still hilarious.
The rules make no
Is-
sense.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
From
Yeah.
with the way dueling is structured now, like in VRAINS, it's very structured,
Mm-hmm.
very put together, very well organized. And Duel Monsters, they get up in this thing, and he's just like, I summon this and attack. I summon this and attack.
Yeah.
And it's like he just puts Blue Eyes right onto the field. And he's like, oh, I got another one. I'm like, it just.
Like, that's not allowed.
Yeah.
But I just watched the episode.
Attack the moon.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, attack them. Literally,
Oh,
attack
did you?
them.
Oh, you got to that one?
Well, I watched the one where it's like Kaiba's ghost
Oh yeah.
dueling him.
Yeah.
And then it was it Joey's duel where he wins with like him and Honda's car? Or I'm not even done with the duel yet. It's like I think it's like 2-part.
Okay. Yeah.
And he has like when him and like Honda get in a fight, and then
Yeah.
he uses his card to like destroy whatever monster. The what's his dinosaur?
Oh, Rex. Yeah.
Rex, yeah, him.
Rex Raptor.
Yeah,
Dinosaur
Rex
Kazuki
Raptor.
is his
Yeah,
name. In the, yeah.
Kazuki.
Dinosaur
Or
Kazuki.
dinosaur. I might be.
It's dinosaur something. I
Yeah,
don't remember.
I'm definitely
I
wrong.
Don't think I know how to pronounce it.
Kazuki is the name of the guy who made the Yu-Gi-Oh.
but he's at that point.
I know.
He's like Mai's servant. She calls.
Yeah,
him.
yeah, yeah. Well, Mai in the very on the ship, she was like, if you beat me in a duel, I'll let you do anything you want with me.
Yeah. And then
She says that?
Yeah,
Yeah,
in the original, not in
yeah.
the dub.
In the dub,
She-
she's like, "I'll let you give me a kiss."
Yeah, I think that is what she said in the
Yeah, I
dub. right?
rewatched it recently.
Yeah.
In the
In the original,
she's
she's
like,
like,
you
you
can
can-
do whatever you want, and he like,
Yeah.
gets this big smirk on his face, but then she wins. And, takes
And
another
so,
one.
yeah, right, because he has his room.
Oh, I remember
And,
this.
and
yeah.
so
Yeah.
if Mai wins, she gets to sleep in his like big spacious bedroom,
Right.
And he gets kicked out. But if he wins, he can do whatever he wants with
Yeah.
Mai.
That's-
Mai wins.
Yeah, of course.
Of course,
If
Mai
she-
was cheating. But
Right, yeah. If she had any like inkling that she thought she was gonna lose,
she would
bet
not
that,
have.
yeah.
Yeah, no. But
Can
Mai
I
is
share a
great,
quick
man.
story?
Yeah, absolutely. Something similar happened to you in Yu-Gi-Oh.
Yeah, I mean, that's how I met my girlfriend. It just kind of reminded me that you were on the earlier episodes. It reminded me of how I kind of started watching Yu-Gi-Oh. I was like, 5 or 6, and my brother Josh. Yes, Jake and Josh make the jokes in the chat. I know.
That's awesome.
He was watching Yu-Gi-Oh, and I wanted to watch Pokemon Johto Journeys, and my mom wouldn't let
Great
me.
show.
So I cried and went to my bedroom and locked the door, and there was a TV in there because I was spoiled. And I was like, let me try this Yu-Gi-Oh thing, and it was part 2 of Kaiba versus Yugi on Pegasus's tower.
Yes, yes.
And I was like, this is so intense.
Yeah, yeah.
And then part 3 came on right after, and I was like, what would happen if he fell? Would he be sent to the Shadow Realm? Because I was a wee lad, and I didn't know what death was.
No, I know. Neither did I back then, dude.
I learned at a young age what death was.
I learned,
just kidding.
I learned because of Batman.
Wow, that's the best way to learn, honestly.
Really
Yeah.
quickly, David Lewis just commented, I do not remember this episode of Drake and Josh.
It's the better spinoff.
Yeah, it's the better spin-off.
Where Drake is like a foot shorter and Josh is like a 250-pound football player.
That sounds about right. No,
Yeah,
I'm just kidding.
Works for me.
yeah,
But
but
Drake's that tall either.
as you're going through Duel Monsters, yeah, keep us updated on it.
I will, I
Yeah,
will.
yeah, it's awesome.
I'll
Do you
keep
think I would
posted.
like Duel Monsters?
Yeah,
yes,
probably.
it's a lot of
Yeah.
fun.
Because it's more story than dueling.
Yeah.
Yeah. And it's on Netflix. Well, you watched it on Crunchyroll.
I watch it on Crunchyroll.
Yeah.
But
Like-
I think it is on Netflix.
It
so-
is.
Yeah, the dub
yeah.
is. You'd probably like the dub.
I'll just watch because the sub I have to.
Yeah, you don't like. You're,
I
you're
don't-
like my
I-
brother. You don't like
yeah.
watching sub.
I watch
I'm
everything
dyslexic, so
sub
I
now.
struggle with the subs.
Oh, you're actually
Really?
dyslexic?
Yes.
Oh wow.
Wow. So then you're a trooper for actually watching the
Yeah.
subs.
Gotta do it for my man's Daniel J. Edwards.
Wow.
I got
Shut
me.
up.
By the way, all right. Well, no, actually, that makes no sense because he's an English dub voice.
Yeah, I know, but I want to know so I know what his difference is.
That's fair.
True.
That's fair. No, Daniel J.
You
Edwards
can always
is great.
hear what
He's a
Daniel
beautiful
did.
man.
He's
I want to
great.
meet
Oh.
him.
Yeah, we gotta have him back on.
Hi,
Yeah.
Daniel.
Well, he's got an open invite whenever
Yeah,
he feels
well,
like
also the
coming
pool
on.
party.
Yeah, well,
Yeah.
he'll be at the pool party. Yeah.
I have been confirmed. I've been asked to attend the pool party and
Yes.
sing for you guys, so that is what I will do.
We're gonna have it's gonna be.
You
a good
could
time.
sing with
Details down the
Dylan's
road.
mom.
Yeah.
Yeah, his parents are
You
rock
could sing a
stars.
duet.
We'll set up a volleyball net in my backyard. We'll play some volleyball.
I'm so down. We
Yeah.
did that once actually.
We did that once. Yeah. Yeah.
Did we?
No,
I
like
probably
no,
didn't.
like years ago.
Just make sure there are no hammers.
Right, because he'll hammer my
he'll-
slide.
He'll put
I'll
another
break that
hole in
slide
it.
all
No.
over again.
No, that won't happen. Trust me.
What?
Story for another time. But
Okay.
That's a Tuesday night.
we'll get
story.
back. We'll get back to the
volleyball.
donuts.
Volleyball, everything.
It's too good. It's too
Red
good.
Eye's asking about the mud wrestling pit. Will we have that?
It's
Yeah,
still gonna
I'll
happen.
have that.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'll have mud wrestling.
Wait, and really, logically, we should have to get a kiddie pool and fill it with mud.
I'm in.
That's
Wait, what if we
disgusting.
fill it with chocolate pudding?
That's even.
I've
Or
Wow.
chocolate milk I can drink.
I have an
and Josh.
allergy.
Like
You have an allergy to chocolate?
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Okay, so we're
Can't
not
do
gonna
it.
Mud.
put chocolate
Mud it
pudding
is.
in there.
Jordan, you look disgusted.
No,
She
but
loves
I know,
chocolate.
I feel so badly for you.
I do too.
Well, so you've never had chocolate?
No, I can't say that on the podcast. Never mind.
Okay.
He's had chocolate. Just
I've had a brownie.
Okay.
Oh yeah,
Oh.
Okay.
Okay.
you
well,
can say that. It's,
listen.
we're in New Jersey.
Listen, white
Oh,
chocolate.
we are.
legal.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Actually, is it legal
No,
yet?
it's no.
I
No.
have never had a brownie before.
It's about to be.
Let's go back to the question.
fudge, milk chocolate, dark chocolate. There's a lot of types of brownies in there.
This is how I lost my invitation back on the podcast. Hi, everyone.
I don't really like chocolate.
I wish I didn't like chocolate.
I'm not a big fan.
So
Unreal.
we need someone to replace Caliber on the podcast. Yeah, you're invited.
You
So
just
you're
have to
gonna-
drive 2.5
someone
hours
can't
each
have
way every
chocolate
day.
And someone who doesn't like chocolate.
Right, that's
Yeah.
different though. It's not by choice.
Yeah.
It's not like I don't like it. It's just not like I don't think it's amazing.
I wish that's how I was.
It needs something else to go with it.
So like chocolate covered pretzels kind of a
Chocolate
thing.
covered pretzels, chocolate and peanut butter, chocolate and caramel, like anything.
So you'll
What
eat
about a
that kind
block-
of chocolate if
what
it's with some.
I
Oh wait,
like
you
how
and I
guys
had that
say
you and I
chocolate.
had
They
this
say
conversation.
Chocolate.
Chocolate.
Yeah,
Chocolate.
chocolate.
What about a
Chocolate.
block of fudge?
What are they selling?
Oh,
I don't really
fudge.
like fudge. It's
What
it's
are they
too rich.
selling?
You're
It's
Unreal.
too rich for me.
You're
They're
absurd.
selling chocolate.
I remember
What?
when they first invented chocolate.
Yeah, we should get.
I hate it.
Wait,
I remember when
someone
they
said
first
I
invented-
volunteered Dan Green. Could we get Dan Green on the podcast?
No, we cannot get Dan Green.
Why not? Why not?
Because Dan Green's got more important things to do.
What's he doing? What is he doing right now?
Daniel J. Edwards
What's
and
he
Barrett
doing
Letty on the
right
podcast.
now? Yes, we can.
We had Daniel J. Edwards on
Call
that.
Dan.
Barrett Letty
But
now
called
he's a
in
busy
several
man.
times.
Call Daniel.
I can't call.
Don't
I'm not-
actually call
yeah,
him.
No, I think it's
I don't wanna
possible.
block.
If you guys type right in the chat if you think Dan Green should come on the show.
I mean,
I'll
who
reach out
needs
to Dan
them
Green.
when
You
you
should.
have a random guy from
But even-
Maryland?
Yeah, well, that's just as good. Well, what I would do is even just get an interview with Dan Green. Just sit down with him at like a cafe for 15 minutes.
Honestly, just
bring
a
a
chat-
camera
chat.
and a mic.
That'd be content
Yeah.
in itself.
I think him and Eric Stewart probably live in the area. I'll reach out. Doesn't hurt to reach out.
It doesn't.
Yeah.
I think he'd be stoked. How old is he? Old?
I think he's in pretty up there.
Late 50s.
Yeah,
Really?
I'd say late 40s, early 50s if I had to guess. He's a
I think
good
I think you're right.
he's a good dude though.
I think we were gonna say good looking dude.
I mean,
Well,
he is.
Yeah,
Is he?
but-
yeah, absolutely.
Good.
Look,
He could be
I'm-
watching right now.
I'm shot.
Yeah.
I really do not feel good at all. I feel like I'm about to pass
We're
out.
gonna give you some drugs.
That's fine. Leave him. Keep going.
I'm taking over. Hey guys, it's Jake from Yu-Gi-Oh! Everything here.
This is the whole reason we did this.
That's why I said from you. Yeah. God, dude, being sick.
Are you ready
Yeah.
for the next one?
Let's get it.
Okay, so here's one from Mr. Yoku.
Okay, Misty Yoku. I love
Seem
it.
familiar? Doesn't seem familiar to me, but
It seems something. I mean, I might recognize the name from comments.
he says my stream it's donated $5.
Thank you.
My Streamlabs chat from this week wasn't read. I have no clue what it was now, so here's $5 so we can get an F in the chat.
Stream. Oh, you know what? I think he might have donated through PayPal. And so, yeah, so if you,
It gets weird.
if you donate through PayPal, it doesn't come up on that chat because this is
Right.
YouTube
It only
Super
comes
Chat.
up on Streamlabs,
PayPal
right?
doesn't, yeah, Streamlabs doesn't take any percentage, which is nice. But let me look. I might be able to pull that up. I apologize, dude. Let me look.
Let's see if you can find it.
Yeah, I'm sorry. To actually check it, I have to look here.
From last week, though, you'll be able to find it.
Yeah, I got it.
Read it.
Messioku. Yep, I'll read it. Jeez, I can't. Sawatari was the main rival of Arc 5. He survived the onslaught of the Battle Beast, and the only reason why he lost most of the duels he was in was because of lightning. Well, I will say this. Sawatari, I know he was a funny dude. He was not the rival. Sawatari did not win a single duel in Yu-Gi-Oh! Arc 5.
Oh yeah, he didn't.
He didn't win a single duel, not counting like, tag duels and big group duels. He didn't win a single one-on-one duel. I know he dueled well every time he dueled, but Shingo Sawatari, bust. By the way, I have a video coming out about the Battle Beast soon. I know we just got new Gladiator Beast support. Yeah, and the video will be titled "The Worst Arc in the History of Yu-Gi-Oh!"
Wow, I forgot you
And
hated
I'm
it.
actually going to do that video very soon. That Battle Beast arc, man.
Yeah. So I know nothing about that show, but I do know it is Lightning's fault.
Yeah.
Yes.
Everything's Lightning's fault.
Yeah.
You watched Arc 5. I mean, so how would you rank the Yu-Gi-Oh shows for you? How would you rank them? From your favorite to your least favorite.
Yu-Gi-Oh, GX,
Wow.
VRAINS, 5Ds, Zexal,
That's it.
and that's all 5.
So, your honest opinions on Arc 5. Because Arc 5 is one of the most polarizing subjects to talk about. So you did you really hate it that much?
I really didn't like it.
That's
and the episode
fair.
that sealed. You see, I watched the dub for a while.
Okay.
And then I watched the sub afterwards.
Okay.
And the episode that kind of sealed it for me in the dub was when Kaito said jibber jabber. He was dueling Dennis, and he's like, enough jibber jabber. And I'm like, what did you do to this cool boy? Like, he's now a soy boy. Like, what are you doing?
So Kaido, for those of
say
you that
that?
don't know, was the rival in Zexal, and he was one of the characters that showed up also in Arc 5 because they
Gotcha.
did that.
and
Jeez.
and then in the
jibber-jabber.
dub in the sub there was so many mistakes. It almost just seemed like they didn't care. And I know they took a risk with the hero being the villain and all that. It just didn't pay off in my book. And I respect you if you do like it, and I respect your opinion, and I hope that you could respect mine as well.
Yeah, no, I mean, I completely agree with that. And at the end of the day,
I
it's all.
apologize that I keep looking down. I just have to.
No, look down,
Dude,
dude.
do
Look
your
down.
thing.
It's all opinions at the end of the day. Look, Arc 5 for me in general, okay show. But I just
It's the weaker of the bunch.
yeah, it's at the bottom for me personally. But that's just me.
That's just how it goes.
It's just that's how it goes. Well, are you gonna? You said you're interested in watching all the shows. What are your stance on that? Because Pete said to me recently, he said he's probably not gonna watch Zexal or Arc 5. He said he's more inclined to watch Zexal, but he said after everything he's heard about, because he's watching Duel Monsters GX and I think 5Ds all at
At the
once,
same time,
which
which is
is
insane.
crazy. And
What-
already in Duel Monsters, he's like 60 episodes through, so he's actually watching the shows and enjoying them. But he said that like Zexal and Arc 5, the characters don't really interest him, but he's more inclined to do Zexal because he's heard better things about Zexal. But like with Arc 5, he said it's the same thing with Game of Thrones. He's like he doesn't want to start a show that just kind of crashes and burns.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, but what is your stance on it?
I don't know if I've heard a positive thing about Arc 5.
I know
so
you-
I don't know if I can actually watch
I don't
it.
know about. I feel like Dylan, you did say you liked it at the beginning.
No,
No.
every time I hear anything about Arc
In the
5
beginning, I was really
from
excited for it.
from Dylan, from anyone, I feel like it's always yeah, Yu-Gi-Oh's great except for Arc 5.
I never say that. I
No,
never.
no, but like
I'm-
in terms of talking about a certain show in a positive way, and then kind of either not talking about a show at all, or kind of being like, it wasn't that great. That's
Yeah.
Arc 5. Arc 5 is just.
No.
I'm gonna get through Duel Monsters first. I'm definitely gonna watch through all of that.
Yeah.
And I might just go in order.
Yeah. Yeah.
So I could end up watching all of them.
What are your stances right now on Yu-Gi-Oh 7? Yu-Gi-Oh 7 gets announced. Is that a definite watch for
Yes.
you?
Absolutely.
Okay. For
Yes.
you too, Jake?
Wow.
Most likely, I want to. Yeah, no, I'll do it.
Yeah. All right. Cool. Cool. I was gonna say you watched the first 6. You might as well.
Also, what I was trying to do on my phone, I thought it would have been so funny if I would have just donated, saying hi mom, hi dad, hi Jake.
Hi, Jake.
It just wouldn't work. It didn't work. So
Don't worry about it, dude. Don't worry.
next time.
Oh wait,
That's funny.
Yeah.
are you frozen?
Yes.
Yeah.
I just froze.
Restart
Audio
the
or
camera.
camera?
No,
I
just the
don't
camera.
know.
It
Because
looks
I
like
noticed it on
it's
my
just the camera.
screen.
Just the camera?
Yeah.
What's going on?
No, this is actually happening right now. Like we are actually standing completely still, and you just don't know.
Yeah, with your pinky up.
My pinky's up.
Dude, this
When
is
in
so
doubt?
irritating.
Pinky out. But it's just
And he's like looking through the glass.
Pinky.
Like Pinky in the Brain.
And the
Sorry, guys. Sorry about
my
that.
guy.
Sorry about that, guys.
I know who I'm saying hi to next week.
All right, we're good.
Oh, whoa, whoa,
whoa.
Don't hit the mic.
Take it easy.
Not used to it. Whoa, take it easy, man.
Whoa, just take it easy.
Where were we?
A donation. I think.
You want a donation?
Yes.
Here's one from Matthew Kennedy.
Oh, thank you,
Yes.
Matt. Good dude.
This is the first time I'm seeing
I think
him.
he donated
Is
a
he
Oh,
lot.
no,
new?
he
I've
donates
seen
a
him
lot.
before,
Yeah, he
yeah.
donates
Okay.
a lot. Oh, well, actually, but she hasn't been here the
I
last
haven't
couple of
been.
weeks.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
true.
And yeah.
He's more recent.
So
I missed
he says, "You're awesome, Dylan. Expect another $100 patron."
Wow.
Wow.
Always
Jesus
up.
Christ.
Buddy.
Hey, man, there's no pressure to do that, dude.
That's insane. Thank
And
you.
I only take 20%.
Matthew, thank you so much, dude. Again, there's no pressure to, but if you do, just as a reminder, you get the 1 hour call if you want to take it. You get to suggest any video for me to do every single month. And yeah, all the stuff, a letter, a Yu-Gi-Oh card, a picture, early access. There's hopefully worthwhile rewards, but even just considering it, thank you so much, dude. But again, no pressure to do that, man. Thank you, though. Thank you so
That's
much.
really
And
nice.
thank you for the
That's cool.
donation. You're a great guy.
Here's another one from Goose. Which character?
Wait, hold
love
on. One more time. I want to be included.
All right.
Okay.
Goose.
I feel good now.
There we go.
Which character will surprise you guys the most? Or I guess like which character do you think will surprise you the most?
So like
Pandora?
Will Pandora surprise you
from,
if she
from
does?
Dylan's point of view, I already know who he's gonna say. It's not gonna surprise him because this is his like crack theory that Soul Burner's gonna turn.
Oh, true.
No way.
That would be.
You don't
that
think you
would
don't
be-
think Soulburner will turn?
Not an Ice Cube's chance in hell.
Okay.
Oh, wow.
Okay. We'll see. But then why? So why is he
Wow.
dueling Revolver?
Because Soul Burner's a little piss boy.
Okay. Okay.
Wow.
Wait, you don't like
that
Soul,
was
or you
harsh.
do like
He
Soul
loves
Burner.
Soul
Okay,
Burner.
hold on. So I do have a phoenix tattooed on me, so like I
Okay,
have some
okay.
respect for him. But you gotta admit, Soul Burner's so angry, and without Flame to
Yeah.
control his emotions,
Oh, yeah.
you know he's gonna lash out at Revolver, and Revolver's gonna be like,
He's not going
Let's
to take
do
it.
it.
nah,
He's
fam.
just gonna be like, you know what? Fine, let's get this over with so we can get back to what we.
He's
need
gonna
to
be
do.
all like, I'm Diva from the Plana. Square up.
That'll happen while that'll happen when I is dueling Yusaku because they're gonna have nothing else to do. Those two, so they'll just go at each other.
They're just
Right.
going to have nothing
I
else
will.
to
I
do.
will convince Soulburner to duel Revolver to stall him. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
just
smart.
So he's going to turn on him.
right, and that in that way, he's turning against the team. That's what I mean when I say he's not going to turn and like get angry and like go after Playmaker.
Playmaker.
He's going to
Go against the team.
go against Revolver.
Oh yes, Jury Droll said Jake's voice is soothing.
That
It is.
It is soothing.
Thank you.
listen.
Thank you very much.
That is a very hotly debated topic. Whether
My
he
no,
will
voice.
no,
turn.
that's but, like that would be a
I'm kidding. I'm sorry.
that would be a surprising thing that happens though.
Okay, so yours is Soulburner.
So mine would be
What about
Soul
you?
Burner, yeah.
Soulburner. What about you?
Because he's emotionally unstable.
Because I already got one.
Another.
I guess I'm just gonna say Pandora.
Okay. So for her being maybe the main villain, you think that'd be shocking?
Yes.
Okay. I am going to say Hayami. Because I really
She's a
still
spy?
believe
You
that she is
believe?
the
I
spy.
hope so much.
But you know what I'm really worried about? I'm really worried
She's
that
not gonna
they're
be back in the show at all.
no, that they completely forgot about that plot point, and that is never going to be expanded
It's possible.
I think the VRAINS writers have been really good about remembering plot points, like the
It's
falling
true.
off the bridge.
You're
Like,
right, it was
I
lightning,
remember I was
yeah.
so confused by that note, and I forgot about it.
Me
But they
too.
didn't.
But they're- I mean, they've been good mostly, but there have been abandoned plot points thus far. You know,
Bishop,
Bishop.
Rook, Knight,
Yeah,
Actually,
and a few other. I think there was something else we had discussed. Pete brought up the one
the
of the few
link
times.
sense maybe.
Link sense.
I actually thought last episode they were gonna bring up how Bowman got Earth. I thought that was gonna happen, and I was really disappointed that it didn't because I didn't understand. I still don't know how that happened.
That's true. That's another one.
Yeah.
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 Yeah, that's true.
Exactly.
Yeah. the Spectre thing, even though I think I still haven't made that video because
Yeah.
again I haven't felt good.
Unreal.
I think there's issues with his
Right.
voice VA.
So there's,
So like there are some things. That's a whole. Don't worry. That
Tell me
video-
after the podcast.
Yeah, that video will be.
Seriously.
That'll be a formal video soon. But anyway, great question, Goose. Love
Very
you, man.
good,
Thank you for the dono.
Here's £5 from TNX Rail.
TNX.
So sent you the links. Sent you the link to the pictures through Patreon. Was there anywhere you guys have been planning for vacations? I've been to New Jersey area before in Japan this year.
Wow, it's crazy that you've
No,
been.
TNX, you should have came by the old
of all the
pod.
places in.
We've never had anyone
in the
international
States,
come
yeah,
on.
to come to
That'd be cool.
Jersey.
That'd be
Be
real cool.
amazing. I will definitely look at those pictures after the stream ends. Thank you, dude.
Where are we going? We're going to.
Disney
We
World.
We all wanted to go to
we
Disney.
want to go to Disney World.
I
as a
went to
group.
Chicago recently for GoFest.
Run while you can.
Oh, are we back?
Stream's back online.
So like, are we gonna book this or no?
Well,
And then
yeah.
Pete and I,
Well,
Pete wants to
can
go
I
to
come?
Dublin for his birthday. Would you guys?
So December would not be good.
So great. So we have. So you can go to Florida November, New Orleans December, Dublin March, and then we were thinking about
Why
going
Dublin?
to
I
Thing red eye. Damn it.
The phone rang.
No one's even home right now, dude. I need
No,
to
we're
get.
good now. We're.
I need to get a route. Well, if it's just buffering, there's nothing I
You need a router extender.
need a router extender. Sorry about that,
You
guys.
just need a long.
You need a red eye.
Thanks,
pulse
you
extender.
Lightning.
Hardwire it. You
Yeah.
need like 100-foot cord and hardwire it.
That's honestly what I should do.
You could do that.
For my vacations, I don't have time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I feel ya.
So wait. So what are the plans then? So we're not doing Disney.
How about we did not talk about it right now?
We'll get to it.
Yeah, I
How
can't
about we
contribute to
Wow.
that
talk
conversation.
about no, because like there's stuff like more in depth I have to talk. to
She
you
has a whole
about.
plan.
She has prices,
Does,
places.
does it have anything to do with Dublin?
No,
Why-
it has nothing
wait,
to
hold
do
on.
with
Wait,
Dublin.
wait, wait.
Going to
There
Dublin.
is
Wait, wait.
absolutely no way I'll be able to fly out of the country in March.
Why Dublin?
DJ gave us a
Idaho?
maybe. Just
I have a
for the
wedding
Why
in
Dublin?
March, and
Well, that's
I
what Pete
have
wants to go for
my
St. Patty's Day.
year-end stuff in March.
Where's Dublin?
Dublin is in
Ireland.
Ireland.
I
Ireland.
thought it was Idaho. Okay, I'm done.
No,
Dublin,
no.
Maybe
Idaho.
No, well,
there is-
so
maybe
Pete's,
there is
Pete's
can
birthday
anyone-
falls on St. Patrick's
But hold
Day,
on though,
that's
can we confirm or deny if there is a Dublin in Idaho? Just
Jordan, you have
to-
too much faith in me.
Just for no,
Fact
but
check
just
that.
for you never know.
I
Could you
looked up.
imagine if
I
there
looked up a
is?
bundle. 2 weeks in Dublin, $800, hotel flight included.
Really?
Yeah.
2 weeks.
4-star hotel.
Okay, the problem is I
lying.
can't go on vacation in March because that's
Yeah, he's
still
in
during my year
He's
end.
in accounting. He can't do that.
I can't do March or April
He's a key person. At
or
Prudential.
February or Jan. I can't even go on vacation until May.
Okay, yeah, May I'm not doing. So I guess we're not going on vacation then.
We don't.
So
need-
there's-
He's not.
There's your answer, TNX.
you guys can go on vacation.
We're not going on
I'll-
vacation.
I'll text.
This
you
is
guys.
my vacation.
Yeah. A day in New Jersey.
No, it was really cool. I was driving here and I was seeing all these things, and I had a thought to myself about how small like one state could be, because
Yeah.
you walk across that line to a place that you're not there very often in a new area, and it's a whole new world.
Yep.
And like you see people walking, and you're like, I've never seen you guys before. I'm sorry.
That
No,
sounded
no,
like
no. You continue, but I have a point to mention to you.
that
once you
sounded like
finish.
Ralph Waldo Emerson right there.
I don't know who.
He's
The-
a
the
he's a
theorist.
poet and a theorist.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Moral
That
of
was
the
deep,
story is Horton from Seussical is right. We are all just little specks that come together to make one big flower.
That
He's
was
right.
that was
That's
deep.
beautiful.
That might have been the deepest thing ever said on this podcast.
Yeah.
Subscribe to me on YouTube at Jake Goes Online.
And it's gone. No.
Just
So
keep screaming it over and over.
for you, Jake, Charizard Ranger says yes, there is a Dublin in Idaho.
That's incredible.
There you go.
Good
So
on
what
you.
if we went instead to
Dublin?
Ireland for
Wait.
2 weeks in March? We went to
Thank
Dublin,
you, Jeff.
Idaho.
Again, I still wouldn't be able to go.
What if we went for 3 weeks?
More time.
Honestly, the third week might actually. I'll just quit my job. Whatever.
Well, why don't you become? There's not like an accountant overseas program that you can do where you can be
Accounting
an,
overseas.
Yeah, you can be an
Yeah, you
accountant
just have to
for
go
2
to Dublin
weeks.
for 3 weeks, and then you can come back. We might
Your dad
have.
goes to Dublin all the time.
We might have international.
no, my dad
business
does not
over
go
in
to
Dublin.
Dublin.
Oh, your dad lives in Dublin?
No.
Oh, I misheard something. All right. Well, anyway, we're not going on vacation, TNX.
But you should still go to Japan.
Yeah, go to Japan, dude. That's awesome.
Wait, and don't they
I
drive on
wanna
the
go
other
to
side of
Japan.
the road there?
Yeah.
yeah,
I'll
we can
never be able to live there.
Uber, dude.
Well, Uber everywhere.
They don't
It's a
have
song by
they don't-
That gets
Made in
very
Tokyo.
that's very expensive.
No,
We'll
no,
take the
no.
public transportation.
Uber everywhere.
Well, did they have the tube over there? The
Pete,
underground?
Sounds like we're going without Cal.
Pete, can I come?
Yeah, unfortunately,
Yes.
Pete, I probably won't be able to.
What'd
do
Pete
that.
say? Pete said he's down, right?
He said, "Sounds like we're going without Cal."
Yeah, no, we're going.
Yeah, that's all right.
That's fine.
Win some, you lose
wait.
some.
We'll take
Someone
pictures.
asked if we would ever come to England. I've already
I would
been
love to
twice.
go to
I've been
England.
I would love to go
England.
again.
Never been across the Atlantic.
No, we definitely are going. I mean, I'm definitely going to England at some point. I'm going to England and Australia at some point in the next year, probably.
Dude, we should plan it around the football season. Not
Wow.
soccer, football.
Well,
season.
the football season is January, February, March. All the months you said you can't go is the football season.
No, not May.
May, the season's over.
Isn't that the
It's
end of the
it's
season?
week 37. Manchester United are in 7th. They're out of the race. I'm not going to a week 37 game.
All right, fair.
If you want to go see Ligue 1,
Well, how do you
that's a
know?
whole different story.
We'll go to Liga.
How do you feel about Neymar leaving, by the way, dude?
This became another
he
football
led you to
podcast.
2 Ligue 1
Oh,
titles.
this is the
which
worst
was
one
big.
for me to be on.
And then he left.
Yeah, where's he going?
He's going to Barcelona.
Yeah, back to Barca.
Yeah, back to Barca.
Whatever. Mbappe's still the best player ever.
Sure. That's
He's
why.
like,
Ever?
He's like 22.
That's why you beat us. Oh, that's right. You didn't.
Nope.
The next question.
Next.
We have another one from Davis Enos.
Yes.
Davis Enos.
Davis.
The
I
homeboy.
love him.
Bowman's theme is a remix of Decode Talkers.
Oh, maybe.
Wait, is that true?
It might be. I mean, I gotta listen to him. I haven't listened to Bowman's
Someone fact check that.
pure theme. I'll listen to that, Davis. I'm writing it down now. Thank you.
Pete made a
Throwback
good
to
point.
when we thought I was gonna be Decode Talker.
There were some people that thought that. Yeah.
What?
yeah, some idiots, right?
Same color pattern.
Jake's like, it wasn't me.
Oh, yes, that's
it
right.
didn't happen.
When he said I thought he meant himself. I was like, what?
Yeah, I'm
You.
Decode Talker.
Yeah, I was like, what is he talking
You
about
see,
right now?
Jake goes online. My last name is actually Pack. I'm the voice actor for Yusaku.
There we go. I knew it all along.
I knew it all along.
Which I? Oh.
Okay, I'm done talking.
Okay, I'm done.
Here is Odd Eyes Vaughn, $5.
Devin
Thank you,
again,
dude.
dude.
Revolver's Death OST, Stardust Road, and the Happy remix, Tables Turned. The Savage Dragon Summon OST are the best. Revolver is best boy.
Yeah,
No, he's
Savage
got it right.
Dragons.
So right.
He's got it
You are
right.
Yeah, great themes. I'm gonna look up a few of those.
That answer is correct.
If I could hold hands with any VRAINS character, it would be Revolver.
Wow. Lying in the flowers or no?
Hills are aligned with the sound of music, baby.
Wow.
Thank you, Devin. I appreciate it, man.
I bit my tongue while I said that, so I don't know if that made any sense.
it mostly did.
So Matthew Kennedy donated $5.
Matthew
Thank you,
Kennedy.
dude.
Says again, hi Dylan, and expect another $100 page.
I think that was probably because there was time between.
because there was time
Yeah,
between.
yeah.
But
Again,
still, like also he donated.
seriously,
so
dude.
that's-
Thank you so much, man. And don't feel pressure to ever do that. But if you do choose to do it, just I love you, man.
You
Thank
get a lot of
dude.
perks. You get a lot of FaceTime with this guy.
Yeah, thank you. A lot of face.
Well, not physically FaceTime, but like
I haven't FaceTimed in probably like 4 years. I don't
I'm
FaceTime.
FaceTiming him today.
Uvu.
Hold on.
No,
I
he.
think it's a lie
So
because I think I have FaceTimed you, and I haven't known you that
I
long.
actually
definitely-
never FaceTime people, and it's funny that what you're about to bring up. I
Yeah.
got FaceTime today, like right before we started.
he got
he's with-
FaceTime
oh.
today by a lot of his cool friends. And what also happened?
Oh,
in,
yeah.
What
Back
also
when we were
happened in
growing up.
high school?
Yes.
Right, because he walked away from us to talk about to talk to his cooler
we
friends.
go.
And
Couldn't let him
and
see the
Jake
poster.
Now, this is a
Jake
very
goes to
true
me.
story.
Jake's like, this is right before the stream starts. He's like, does this happen a lot? And I say, oh, all the time.
He
You're
was the
hanging out
cool
with
one in
this
high
kid. He'll leave you every hour or so.
But tell the story. Yeah.
so
I know
the story
yeah.
was I have a
I actually don't know this.
You do.
I have
this is
a,
a
I have
very
a
true
closet
story.
with a bunch of board games right over there.
But it's a spacious
And-
closet. You can sit down in it.
Yeah, you
It's-
can relax, and that's important for the context
I
of the
know
story.
the story.
And so we were all having,
Hanging out.
I think it was a sleepover in
A
like
bunch of
8th
friends.
grade. A bunch of friends. We were all living in the moment,
was-
talking
yeah.
about life. I remember I was talking about something really serious, and I wanted a lot of my friends
Yeah.
to be
Oh, God,
present
here-
to support me.
here comes the
And
making you look bad part.
and Calibro grabs his laptop, opens his laptop as I'm speaking, which I thought was a little rude, but I didn't make anything of it, and I kept talking. And then Calibro walks away, and he walks into the closet and closes the door.
For the record, the closet has a light on the inside.
Yeah,
you
so
know.
he turned on the light, and I thought that was strange. And then, it gets quiet because I stopped talking, and we just hear Caliber talking, like, some nice, like, flirty, suave talk.
You dog.
And we hear a girl's voice, and we realize that he's uvuing in the closet that he just locked himself in instead of trying to talk to me about
Yes.
an issue that was
Yep.
going on. And so we
So many
took
jokes
the
I could
pool
make.
table,
Oh, it was a foosball table.
the foosball table, and shoved it against the door. So,
So
he was locked in the
in.
closet for about 4 hours. He didn't notice though because he was talking to this girl.
Yeah, for a while, much of the time, he didn't try to get out.
Yeah, well, yeah, he was actually happy that we couldn't get in because of the foosball table. So that was. And by the way, that's a full real story.
A lot of that story is fabricated to make me look bad, but I did sit in the closet.
you did
and,
sit-
and
but
move
The
with
main
someone,
content
Yes.
of that
so-
story is real.
Right.
That
Rather,
story
except
is
Dylan
real.
wasn't telling us anything emotional. Instead, we were having basically a LAN party playing Minecraft. Excuse me, Warcraft 3,
Yeah,
Frozen
we were playing
Throne.
Warcraft 3.
Where were these people when I went to high school? You
Right.
know what I did in high school? Cry.
Oh wow.
Well, we did that too. Oh shit. Well, we got a lot of stories
that
for you
did,
guys.
That
Too
did
many.
happen, I
Yeah.
guess.
That took a turn.
But thank you for the donation, Matt.
I forgot about that.
Oh god. Oh, I got plenty in the old noggin.
I know.
In the old noggin.
And the worst part is your fabrications. I just don't
They're so well
understand
done.
it
So
sometimes.
well done.
Fabrications, you mean the truth?
The truth.
The truth is never fabricated.
The whole truth and nothing but the truth. So help me God.
All right.
What?
It's,
Um,
it's an
I
oath.
know. I know.
Do you swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth? I do.
What of it?
Okay, next.
Here's one from Whirly Squirrely.
Whirly Squirrely.
Bars.
I love that
I
name.
love
Really?
it.
Bars.
Is that the Blue Eyes cereal on the desk?
Yes,
It
it
is.
is.
Yes,
Which
it is, and
Dylan
Dylan ate
and-
it without us.
Yeah. How is
so
it?
Yeah.
I was very
how
good.
I feel
It
about
tasted
that.
very similar to Trex. Everyone was invited. Only Pete came because
Dylan didn't invite
No,
me.
'cause we
I
were-
wasn't
I was
invited.
not invited.
I was
to
invited,
that.
but I was working, and he was like under contract or something to get the video done.
I was
But-
not
but
invited.
You did eat all of it.
Would you have come? We started
day was
recording
it?
at 2:30 in the morning. It was on a Wednesday night.
It was a Wednesday
2:30
night.
in the morning.
I would have come Wednesday.
Not this Wednesday. 2 weeks ago. Wednesday night. 2:30 in the
Oh,
morning.
like when I was working.
Yeah.
working, yeah.
Yeah, no, I'm not. No.
So why? So of course I'm not going to invite you because I knew you weren't able to come.
Oh,
Yeah,
I
but
assumed
sometimes
you
it's
did
nice
it
to
this
be
week.
invited.
No,
he had to do it the week he
Oh.
got it, right? He was under contract.
Look, Pete and I ate it, taste tested it, along with the
Now,
chocolate bar.
was
so
it
You
necessary
can check
to
that.
eat all of it?
Yeah.
Well, I didn't eat all of it. Some of it's still upstairs.
Oh,
Bring it down here, fool.
Well,
Thank you.
I don't know you that well.
No,
no,
you
it's
didn't.
fine. It's
I
fine.
swear,
Hold on.
I'm just.
Bring it
No,
down here.
you're good.
fool.
You're good. No, you're good.
That was
As of last night, it's gone.
Wow.
Oh, we're fighting now.
Wow. Bring it down here, fool. That was great.
The next live stream might just be Dylan.
Oh.
Yeah,
It looks like it'd be delicious, though, doesn't it?
it's good. It's
Yeah, it
very
does.
good.
I
It's
can
very
almost
good.
picture what it tastes like.
Yeah,
Tastes like dragon.
tastes like dragon. Yep. Thank you for the donation. Get the cereal too. It's really good.
And on the back, it's got a cool King of Games
search.
Word search.
I
I already see
I've
Joey
seen
Wheeler.
Yeah.
I see Tristan Taylor.
Oh, do you
Who's-
actually?
Yeah.
Oh, I see.
Tristan Timothy Taylor.
His middle name too. Ryu Bakura, Pegasus. Anyway, it's cool though. It's really cool.
Zoology- No, that's not a character.
Yami-Yugi. What's next?
Are you ready?
Yes.
Yeah.
Davis Enos
Thank you, Davis.
My
He's
boy.
he's coming
He's
through
crushing
today.
it.
says
Crushing it.
Dylan's mom has got it going on. My hero reference.
Is that my hero?
I think that's a
Well,
solid
it's
reference.
definitely Stacy's mom.
Stacy's mom.
Yeah,
But there's definitely, I guess, My Hero Academia reference.
I'm not
buried in
getting the
there.
reference.
Please DM us.
Yeah, let us know the reference. Just write it again. Not in the super chat. Just write it regular.
Stacy.
But thank you, Davis. I appreciate
Founds
it.
of Wayne. Shout out.
Bowling for Soup's a great band.
I don't know. They don't even sound the same.
Next donation after that one.
Red Eye.
Oh,
Red Eye says
yes.
Red Eye for podcast 2020.
Yeah.
If you can get
If you're
over
ever
here,
in the
or
area.
like, yeah, no, of
Yeah.
course.
Red Eye runs the Cal fan account, so support that account. Great dude, funny guy.
Support Red
Yeah,
Eye.
dude.
If they let me on, they'll let you on too.
Yes. Yeah.
Honestly, we're open to anyone.
Well,
we
yeah,
have
if you can get over here, you're on.
we have Yuto. I don't know if he's in the chat right now.
He was.
Booked his
He
flight
was. Yeah.
August 10th. He's coming on all the way from California, dude.
That's
That's
insane.
awesome.
nuts.
Does he know Brian
He's
Weir?
spending the night here or
I don't
something.
think so.
No,
I think
not
I think
about
him and
He
his family are
must
spending
be.
a week in New York. Yeah,
Oh,
so
California.
yeah, that's gonna be great, dude. If you're here, I can't wait to have you
He's
on.
the
dude.
Code Geass.
No, that's Sam. That's Stardust Nobody. Yute's the big Gundam guy.
He's the Gundam guy.
Yeah, big Gundam
yes.
guy. So that'll be a lot of fun. But yeah,
We connected on that. I forgot.
Red Eye, there's always a seat open for you, dude. We'll have a big table by 2020.
We will.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Trip to IKEA 2020.
No, it better be 2019.
Yeah, it's soon.
Soon. Next week.
My actual gift for you guys was just a table.
If you somehow brought a table all the way over
That'd
here.
That would have been pretty amazing.
That's hilarious.
Yeah.
But I'm poor.
Yeah.
We have a $10 one from Matthew Kennedy.
Oh,
Thank you, man.
wow. Jeez.
Hi, Dylan. Love your videos, and I'm going to be one of your Egyptian God tier patrons.
Thank you so much,
That's
dude.
it. 3 times it's happening.
Yeah,
times the charm,
dude, you're
right?
He's-
you're
he-
freaking
he
amazing,
said it.
Matt. Thank you so much.
I
man.
believe him.
You're a great dude, and yeah, thank you, man.
I think this was intentional. It's just like, remember when you saw
The 3 gods, Slifer, Rob,
Oh,
and
yeah,
Obelisk.
true.
Yeah.
Also, when Yusaku
Yusaku did
lists
the 3 things. Yep, you're
he just
right.
listed it.
You're right.
I forgot about that. The
Another
Yeah, he
appli-
doesn't do that
No,
anymore.
yeah, he doesn't. Yeah.
Yeah,
He doesn't really
that's-
have a catchphrase anymore.
No, that was
Oh.
something they kind of
Into
forgot
the
about.
VRAINS or whatever.
Hashtag forgotten plot points. But you're the
Yeah.
best, Matt.
Thank you, dude. You're great.
Whirly Squirrelly's back.
Whirly Squirrely.
Well,
Pirate
Squirrely.
boy.
Says, glad beast support is great, but it's all furry bait.
Oh.
Am I allowed to say that?
Yeah,
Yeah.
of course.
All right.
Isn't anything animal related furry bait?
Probably. Look, I have heard that the Glad Beast support. Someone said that it has a chance to be like top tier meta. I don't know about that. I mean, that's just what I've heard. I'm not saying that. I don't have the ability to analyze that. But yeah, Glad Beasts were great back in the GX era, back when fusions were obviously huge, and I'm pretty sure they were meta back then. And then Battle Beasts used them, which was kind of weird and random. And now they get more support, and apparently their support is really good. So that's cool for anyone that plays Glad Beasts. Good for them. But thank you for the donation, Whirly Swirly. I appreciate it.
I love that name.
That's such a good.
So good. Bars. So good.
You got $5 from Dragon Fist 900.
That's such a sick name.
Mark, great guy.
Dragon.
Dylan, who would win if Yugi, Jaden, or Yusei had a 3-way duel?
Such a
Yugi.
tough
Take
hypothetical.
away the duel,
Yugi.
and then it'll be a whole different story.
Yes.
Um,
I got my boy Yugi Moto.
Yugi because of the heart of the cards.
Jaden would be out first because he'd be having too much fun.
I think
Yeah.
that's why he would go far.
no, I think Jaden would
Yeah,
be
he'd
out
be
I,
first.
I
No,
love
yeah.
Jaden. I just
Me
don't
too.
think he would be able to keep up with Yugi. Well, hold on. A
Would you-
Tem or Yugi?
Yeah, that's the
I
question.
honestly think Yusei has a decent chance to win.
If it was Yugi and wait, no, they're both good.
That's
Just
the
one of
problem.
them is
That's why it's so
shorter.
hard. Even if you add though, like Yuma, Yuya, and Yusaku, it's still hard to say who would
Does
win.
Yugi have one of these?
Yeah, no.
Then,
Or an
Kyler
empty
does.
sleeve.
well, didn't he have
Cypher.
Slifer? Yeah. So
But if it's Little Yugi and not a Tem, then he won't have any of the Egyptian
Lil,
gods.
I'm gonna. That's my rap name.
Little Yugi.
Little Yugi.
I would say
That's
mine-
actually really awesome.
really
Mine is
dumb.
bitter bitterness.
Oh my god.
It's a Shakespeare quote.
I would
The friar says it in Romeo and Juliet.
That's so sick.
I would say Yugi, Mark. I would say Yugi.
Yeah.
Um,
Yugi all the way. Gang gang.
I don't know. I think Yuya would lose first because he's Yuya.
Sounds right.
Yuma would. I don't know. I think controversial pick. I think Jaden would lose next, and then Yuma, because Yuma has so much double or nothing plot armor. Then
They all have plot armor. That's what makes it so hard to
then
pick.
Playmaker, and I think it'd be a then Yusei, and then probably Yugi.
I think it would come down to Yusei and Yugi.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's
Great-
kind
great
of
hypothetical, though.
the chat seems split on it. Some
Yeah.
people are saying like Yusei would brick. Others are saying that Yugi's deck is too slow.
Well, I think Yugi. Yeah, I think Yugi would brick if anyone. I feel like
Yeah, and
his
someone
deck
even
is-
said that Yugi is better than a Tem.
Well, I guess people say he surpassed a Tem at the end, which is understandable. Then Dark Side of Dimensions kind of kicked him in the nuts when they gave a Tem. But yeah, I don't know. That's a great hypothetical, though. And I think I can safely say, as Yu-Gi-Oh fans,
We
would
will never
love to-
know.
Well, we will never know. We would also love to see it.
Oh, yeah.
I have a question.
Yeah.
Who would win in a duel, Reiji or Dylan?
Well, that happened.
I know.
I won. I know.
I only saw the first part when he got possessed.
That's that was a nutty duel, man.
was really weird.
It was the weirdest. That was easily the weirdest video I've ever done.
What
and
video
been a
was
part
this?
of. It's a video where I dueled Akaba Reiji, and they put together clips of. I recorded clips of me. It's a horrible video.
Can I
Actually,
find
no,
it?
it's really good, but it's just
Is it on?
It's horrible for you.
it's horrible for me. Yeah,
Still have
I
this?
don't know where it is. Honestly, I never watched it.
But say this is someone else's content.
Yeah,
And you
yeah.
called it horrible.
I said it's horrible for me.
Oh, gotcha.
I was horrible at
Good
it.
video, but Dylan's.
That you ruined. Yeah.
Yeah, I ruined it. All right, next question. Thanks.
We have 2 from Elizabeth W.
Thank you,
Oh my
Liz.
gosh.
All right, Liz.
Too
Okay,
kind.
She's
okay.
great.
First one says lightning is striking in my area right now.
Oh.
Well, yeah, we're
Blame
getting
lightning.
huge thunderstorms too, aren't we?
I just checked.
not.
It looks like it's like pushing off a little bit, so it might end up not happening.
Okay,
That'd be
so
great.
you got it with the brunt.
We're
then,
going
Liz, 'cause
swimming.
You're like 4 hours north of us. Well, stay safe, stay indoors, enjoy the rain, get some food, watch a movie, do what they do in the rain. You know.
Kiss in the rain.
Sing.
Singing.
Okay. Singing works.
Sing in the
I
rain.
knew I liked you.
Singing. Oh yeah. Singing could lead to kiss. It's like a musical. You sing in the rain
You know,
and you kiss.
I've done 16 going on 17 before. You know, I've been there.
This man knows culture. Ah, I see you're a man of culture as well.
Anything
Meme.
about musicals, I know.
Wow.
Humble brag.
Hashtag humble brag.
Not a big deal.
Who's next?
The other one from Elizabeth was
yes.
$5 and says, my only planned vacation right now is to go to Fan Expo Boston in August. I hope one day I could make it out there to New Jersey area.
Wait, so I don't want to ask where she's from, but
I think she said it before.
local,
Isn't
right?
it?
Semi-local.
It's like 4 hours north, isn't it?
Oh.
Massachusetts.
So is she by Boston since she's going to that thing. In
Oh,
Boston?
true. That would make sense.
Probably, yeah.
I'm going to Boston
500
next week.
Miles and I would walk 500 more. We're gonna get copyrighted if we
My
sing
brother
anymore.
was singing that yesterday.
Great song. But
It's
Liz,
always stuck in my
I feel like
head.
I'm
I
singing
love
once
it.
a day, every day.
Liz, yeah, if you can ever make it out to the area, you're always welcome.
You're
on.
always
Love
welcome.
to meet you. You're a
Yeah.
great gal. Thank you for the donos. Really appreciate
We're gonna
it.
have people from like all over the world
I know, it's
coming for the
awesome,
school
dude.
party.
All around
And then
For
if we
the pool
do
party.
end up getting that second podcast underway for
Anyone
the
can come
Tuesday nights,
whenever.
which is still in the work. We were actually going to start it
more-
last Tuesday
yeah.
night.
After
I was way too sick. The
There's
After
more
Dark one.
flexibility.
Yeah, more flexibility for people. And for
Dylan
people
After
that
Dark.
aren't that into Yu-Gi-Oh!
Can say whatever. Yeah.
They can just come on that and say whatever they want, yeah. Well,
Well,
you know,
Oh,
whatever
we'll
they
get
want.
demonetized. It's fine.
Yeah, that's for our Australian friends.
Davis.
Davis.
my child.
Wait, if he's your child, then he's
So
our
he's our
adopted
so he's our
grandchild.
adopted grandson.
Mom and Dad. I
So
need to
how you
tell
feel about
something.
that, Davis? He says next podcast, Dirty Dill and the next podcast of Dirty Dill and the Boys.
It always
Yeah.
comes back around.
Dirty Dill and the Boys. Well, that is a
Isn't it?
working title for the Tuesday night
Yeah.
one. It'll
That's
probably
our
just
gang.
be Yu-Gi-Oh! After Dark.
What about Dylan After Dark?
Dylan After Dark.
I like
Could do
the
that.
alliteration.
Dylan After Dark also
Dylan
works.
After Dark, and you could put DAD as like the abbreviation.
Well,
Dad.
We're not doing that.
Yeah. There's already an acronym for dad, so
Yeah, you're right. Dominating all dudes. You were part of that.
Nope. I
There was a
not.
group in high school.
They were
that
no.
they-
Don't.
Wait, hold on. Why are you just dropping this on me like that?
First of all, the name of it makes it sound a lot different than what it was. And second of all, I was not part of it.
S and
I was on the opposing.
not that kind of domination.
Like I was like, if it was like two gangs, I was in the other gang.
Oh, you're crazy.
Yeah.
But then, so then you were what? Like a traitor? Because you were hanging out with them a lot.
Well, they were still my friends,
Right. So.
but I wasn't part of their group. I was friends.
so
with
why
a
are you
couple of kids
comparing
that
this
were
to
in there.
gang
so
warfare?
this it's like West Side Story, where like the
I never saw
two
West
characters
Side
are part of
Story.
like
you're
opposing
missing out,
sides.
dog.
He hasn't
but they
seen- he
fall-
hasn't seen
but
anything,
no,
though. We
so
won't
there's
get into
two
it
gangs.
now.
They hate each other, but there's a two people from one person from each side that fall in love. So he's like one of the person that falls in love with someone on the other
I
side.
can't get out of this without like just next donation.
Hi everyone, welcome to Yu-Gi-Oh! Everything.
Welcome to
All
tear
right, yeah,
Cal apart everything.
Let's go to the next. That'll be a Tuesday night story.
Yeah, we'll
Let's
tell
go
a
to
story about the dads.
Yeah, let's go to the. we should try to have a dad on.
Frank was here.
Frank?
Was he part of that?
Yes.
Was he part? You thought I was.
Well, you were the founder.
There's a lot.
yeah.
Through him, we have a lot of connections to these guys.
You're
so
right.
Jordan.
What song?
I was just saying hi.
Oh, hello. Hi,
All right,
Jake.
we'll continue. Sorry.
Oh, thank you.
Get far away from me,
Oh
Nick.
my.
I'm not sick.
Wow.
right.
$5 from Goose.
Thank you, Goose.
Wait, one. Oh, shit.
I'm sorry, dude.
Hold on.
God, thank you, man.
Got to be ready for these things.
Next time.
Says, since Joey has Brooklyn Rage in the abridge as a catchphrase meme, what would everyone's catchphrase be? Dylan's is, quote, That's so Garbaggio.
That's so
That's Garbaggio, dude. I attack with
man.
Dark Magician.
I have to figure something out, man. Can I get back to you on that?
So Garbaggio.
That'd be my insult.
So many jokes I don't get.
Well,
That one, where did that come from?
It came from, there was someone who posted a video. There's a card called like Ojama Land, and there's like a bunch of weird looking Ojamas on the card.
Right.
And so someone like zoomed in on the different Ojama
Oh,
artwork.
it was
and
an
it's
edit
just like,
though, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's a voiceover of someone just going, "This is Garbaggio,
Yeah,
dude.
yeah.
This is garbage." And it's just so fun. It's just so
I
funny.
forgot
so
about
I
that.
started saying it on streams, and when I did my Legacy of the Duelist streams, which I will get back to doing again. I just haven't been felt up to doing anything. Hopefully Monday I'll do that one again.
I'm
But
gonna have to get back on that. What my catchphrase would be.
Yeah.
I'm gonna
Yeah.
think-
Well,
I'm gonna think.
I
We'll
need
get
to
back.
tune in on Tuesday for our answer.
No, wait. I need to think of one because I'm
Yes,
not gonna
you're on
be
the
here
spot.
Tuesday.
well, think of one. We'll go to the next
Think
one.
one,
Yeah.
and then how about we'll end the podcast
On your catchphrase.
on your catchphrase?
Yes.
Okay, I got one.
I was
you
already
do?
ready. Wow.
You
Well,
wanna
we'll end on
end
it.
it?
We'll end on
well,
it.
it's on
End
there.
it.
Hold
We'll
on
end
to
it.
it.
End it?
Write it
Okay.
down if you want.
No, I say it at the end of every rehearsal. So
Beautiful.
We have
Let's go.
one from. We have two from
Whoa.
Red Eye.
Thank you, dude.
Boys, we get in a cal cam for the mud wrestling.
Of course.
Who in our like friend group or people that we've met through this podcast would be your ideal mud wrestling opponent?
So we already have he volunteers as
I
tribute.
have a volunteer as tribute.
Okay,
so,
well,
no, he wouldn't
not,
pick me because he know he'd lose.
not including Jake. Who are you picking?
Daniel J. Edwards.
It can't be. It can't be a woman, by the way.
I was gonna pick you.
Okay,
I'll
No
take
women.
you
You
down.
can't anymore.
we can mud wrestle for charity, dude.
Yeah.
That'd be kind of fun.
I'd pay to see it.
I think that would be. It'd be fun yet disturbing at the same time.
I was just
they were gonna say
RKO you
hi.
out of nowhere.
That's fair. That's fair.
RKO out of
It's
nowhere.
not wrestling without an RKO.
You're right. You're
It's
right.
the only reason I do it.
Well, I think it's got to be Daniel J. Edwards though, because of how much crap he talked about.
Dude,
Go.
Daniel J.
About
Edwards
Go.
snap your neck. He's,
Daniel J. Edwards would probably beat me up in about 30
He would
He's
drown
built,
him in the
dude.
mud.
Wait, what was the saying? The go's gotta go.
Go's gotta go.
Yeah.
Go's gotta
He
go.
looked Daniel J. Edwards in the eyes and said that.
No, he couldn't.
said,
He wasn't able to look him in
Okay.
the eyes.
I hope the
So-
character you voiced dies. I mean, that
let's
was mess. He said it live on stream.
let's pretend that he's watching right now.
Okay.
Daniel, listen to me, buddy, friend. Aigami is one of my favorite villains in all of Yu-Gi-Oh.
Wow.
Revolver is awesome, but Go. If Go fall down a well, if he just fell down a well, and nobody helped him, I wouldn't miss him.
Oh my god! Did we just cut? Was that a wrestling promo? Did we just cut a wrestling promo?
Yeah, we cut a wrestling promo. Now we need Daniel to say, "Hey Jake, I'm gonna murder you."
Hey Jake, I'm coming online. You better get off.
Yeah. I'm gonna put you offline permanently.
I think we just started a,
I think we
wrestling
did.
federation.
I think we did. It's gonna be a 2-on-1. Cal's gonna come to Jake's aid during the match.
Wait,
it's
no,
gonna be
someone
great.
saes, Jake, I guess we can't be friends anymore. I take it back. I like friends. I'm lonely.
No, it's all in good fun. Next one.
The other one from Red Eye was £5.
Oh yes.
Thank you,
And he
dude.
says, when you told the story about Cal in the closet with the laptop, I thought the story was going down a different path. Winky face.
Well,
Maybe there's actually.
hold
let's
on.
not talk
There
about
I
is
mean-
a variation.
Wait, no, I want to hear
Wait,
it.
wait,
No,
well,
that
yeah,
does
not
not have
loving
to
you.
do with him.
Oh, okay, yeah.
That we
story-
will tell,
That's
but
an
we
after
will,
dark.
we
Maybe
will
we'll tell
not.
them
That's an
Tuesday.
after
We will
dark.
not be saying it on this
And
podcast.
disclaimer, I have nothing to do with
Wait,
this
hold
story.
on,
Well-
hold on. Hold on. Can
As
I,
far as
can
he
I ask a
knows.
question?
The girl involved, I think you. Oh yeah.
Is
What's
it
up?
purple shirt?
Yeah,
Yes.
it's purple shirt.
Okay.
And we will be getting into
We'll get to that one.
That's-
but
that's-
yes,
that's a Tuesday
Brad, I
episode,
keep
don't
what you
worry.
just said in mind. If you want to write it down, save it for Tuesday. We're gonna talk about.
That
Oh
has-
no, he might not be able to tune in on
That
Tuesday.
has nothing to do with me. I just need to keep saying that.
Well, we're gonna tell it on
Because
Tuesday.
that is
We'll
not my
rewatch the video
story.
because you just said the right string of words to trigger a story on
We should
Tuesday.
just do this on Monday.
So-
I'm so ready.
Oh God.
All right. Thank you for that. Right
Go
on.
it alone.
Which one?
So here,
Do you know them?
No,
Silver from Sonic 06. I don't know.
I don't get it.
I don't know what FTD is, but Silver from Sonic.
Oh, I know him. Well, not personally, but like I've seen him in shows.
Silver's pretty cool, but that game is trash.
Well,
No, Silver's cool though. Silver's cool.
Makes
it's not,
sense.
it's not a diss against you.
Never played 06.
I like how Alex in chat said Dylan will make the story about Cal. So people already know.
Yeah.
People already know.
They already know how it goes.
Honestly, every story he says, it might not even be me,
That
but it'll be me.
That one stream, that single stream gave us like people entirely different perception of you. Now they know how it goes.
Well, I'm a storyteller.
You are a storyteller. You always have been.
Story is
Just
the key
like
word
Tana
there.
Mongoose.
Tana Mongoose, dude. Now,
Let's get her on the stream.
that's all right.
All right, keep going, Jordan.
That's all right.
So
Don't let Dylan
you
go
got
crazy again.
$7 from Gustav Jew. Have you ever seen that name?
It's weird because
It sounds like Goosey Q.
Goose's real name is Gustav.
Wow.
Yeah.
What a twist.
Who's?
So I don't know if
That's
that's
like
him.
another account.
But it might be another account, or it might be someone else. Either way,
it's
Gustav, thank you so
Um,
much, dude.
I feel that 7 will have a callback to the other Yu-Gi-Oh seasons.
That's why he donated $7.
5Ds
You're clever.
had the movie with first MCs, and Arc 5 had the cameos from the supporting cast. I was gonna say 7's an odd amount, but that makes sense. Yeah.
Well, 2 interesting things to look forward to. Thank you for the donation. I'm going to go on that real quick. 2 interesting things to look forward to. We're approaching the total episode 1000. Will they do something special for that? Remains to be seen. Will that be the last episode of VRAINS or an early episode of Yu-Gi-Oh! 7? Remains to be seen. Another thing to note is Bonds Beyond Time was 2010, right? Or 2011?
Oh, shit.
Because that was the 10-year anniversary. So I'm pretty sure the 20-year anniversary is 2020, 2021.
Right.
So we are close to the 20-year anniversary, and that's something else to keep an eye on.
Feel old
The
yet?
way you said it, it sounded like you were
2020,
saying the
2020,
year 2020, 21. I was like, that's not for a really long time. Dylan.
Sorry, put a space between those 2
Goosey
years.
Q said not me to confirm.
Gotcha. Okay, well, Gustav. We got 2 people that named Gustav. That's awesome. I went my whole life without knowing anyone named Gustav or
Yeah.
Gustavo.
Someone
Except
commented-
Gustavo Rock.
Gustavo.
But
Well,
I
someone
didn't know him
commented
personally.
Gustav Fring, which is a a Breaking Bad reference. So shout out Atlas. Great show.
Thank you, Gustav. I appreciate it, dude. Great guy.
And the last donation for now,
Perfect.
from Davis.
I knew it.
And this is actually a pretty funny one to end on. He donated $5. Says, Dylan, my wife says you have to pay rent for the many times she hears your voice when I'm watching your videos.
That is actually really, really
You're
funny.
living in their
Awesome.
home.
Davis, tell your wife that I will send a check to you guys.
But actually, there is one more donation right now
Sure.
from Red Eye.
Okay.
You guys gonna play Twister on Tuesday?
It's
Or no, how about Mud Twister at the pool
Ooh,
party?
at the
We'd
pool
have
party.
to we'd have to set that up. That'd have to
It
be
could
a
be done. It
special
could be
Yeah.
done.
I'm getting
You know,
my beach bod ready, so
Yeah.
all the time.
Maybe Twister is something. I mean, we're gonna have to keep ourselves entertained for that 10-hour stream
Yeah.
when Yu-Gi-Oh! When Jump Fest is going on.
Yeah, I'm ready.
Wait,
Maybe-
y'all are doing a 10-hour stream?
We are doing a stream throughout the entirety of Jump Festa in
Until
hopes that we
they-
will be
yeah.
live when Yu-Gi-Oh! 7 gets announced.
Yes, I'll come.
Yeah.
Thanks for the invite.
Well, no, honestly,
yeah,
because we're gonna have people like switching out, so like you can be, chilling over, just to hang out, and then literally, if it gets announced, we're popping champagne.
We're
live
popping
on stream.
bottles.
Pop
This is a
champagne.
rug
Ooh, I'm an
floor.
adult now, so I can do that.
Oh well, yeah, we're popping champagne, and I'm
Poppin' champagne.
pouring it all over him, dude. I can't wait. Like it's gonna.
Well,
be
how does the
crazy.
line go? Popping bottles.
In the
Poppin'
ice,
bottles
In the
in
ice.
the ice.
like a blizzard.
Like a blizzard.
When we drink, we do it
Something-
right.
Getting
Getting
slizzard. Yep.
Sipping scissor in my ride. Like 3-6.
Now
Now I'm
I'm
feeling so fly like a
like a
G6.
G6.
Yeah, and that's
Welcome to the dramatic reading of Like a G6.
and
So that's
is-
what's gonna happen
That would actually be.
as soon as. What?
we started talking at the same time.
That's
let's
just
keep-
gonna happen when Yu-Gi-Oh! 7 gets announced. What are you?
I was gonna say
It's-
during
it's,
like the 10 hour, we should do like a dramatic reading of something.
of songs.
Well, we're
Of songs.
it's-
already
Remember
beginning
the
of
song
Can I just-
analysis?
yeah, we
Can I
could
just do that right now? I'm bored. I'm kidding.
Wow,
I'm
he's
kidding.
bored.
Jeez, man. What the hell?
Big. Oof.
I think maybe that's their way of saying thank you in Maryland.
Yeah.
I've never been.
I swear I'm teasing. You don't know my sense of humor.
No, it's fine. We have good
do the
sense
same
of humor.
thing?
Yeah, we do.
Yikes.
No, but
Daniel J. Edwards isn't the only one who's gonna fight me.
Oh no.
No, I'm a pacifist. So on that note, we we are probably going to wrap things up.
I think
Yeah.
so.
It was a sickly stream. I'm not feeling great, but honestly, you guys made my week that much
Yeah,
better.
it was a weird combination of like not having an episode, you being
But
sick.
I think
so,
it worked
but,
out
We worked
well.
out right off the
It worked out
Yeah,
for the
and
best.
it we ended up filling a lot of time.
Yeah,
so.
what we did is, because usually with the donations, we go quicker through them, but this time we just read them out a little longer.
And we
So,
had a lot of chat stuff to read too.
yeah, which
Yeah,
is
it's
good.
perfect. So thank you guys so much. Do you guys want to quickly just say your goodbyes? You want to promo your stuff?
I'll go last because I could say my catchphrase.
Yeah, what's your catchphrase?
All right, I don't have a catchphrase yet.
We'll
That's
debut
for a later
it.
date.
We'll debut it.
But
later.
I have nothing to promote either. So see you guys later. Let's go to Nick.
Oh, geez. I'm just going to do what I always do. Check out my band Mom Fight on Spotify, Apple Music, Bandcamp, iTunes, whatever. Mom Fight on Twitter, Instagram, Facebook even.
Facebook.
If you're into any sort of aggressive music, hopefully you like us.
Aggressive.
Check it out.
I like that.
And you can also follow me on Instagram at Nick Timoneri.
I have nothing to promote. So
I do have some bad news before we go to Jake. There will not be a Saturday live stream next week for Talking Yu-Gi-Oh! Going to the Poconos Saturday to Thursday. I'm hoping that I can do it maybe on like a Wednesday night, which we've done before after the episode airs. But as of now, there is no podcast. There is no Talking Yu-Gi-Oh! Podcast on Saturday. So stay tuned to Twitter. I will update it. And yeah, hopefully we get back to videos tomorrow.
Yes. Oh, also, wait, we're not going to be here on the 13th? Or are we?
we will not be here on the
Yeah, we also.
13th.
So we're going to be missing 2 weeks.
You'll be here on the 13th, Calibro?
I think so.
I'll try to get Sean Sharkey.
Wow. Wow.
Yeah.
So now that I'm not here, you can get Sean on. That's messed up.
I got to.
I should be here. Yeah.
Okay, cool.
We got another donation.
Okay,
Oh.
thank you so much.
From Kaiser Dark Knight.
Thank you, Kaiser.
Dylan, duel me on Yu-Gi-Oh! Pro, boy.
I'll do it. I should do that. Maybe I'll duel people on Yu-Gi-Oh! Pro at some point. I haven't played YGO Pro in a long time.
Before
But
we
thank
go,
you, Kaiser.
I was talking to David Lewis, and I want to tell a quick story.
Sure.
So you all remember what happened that one fateful night with the Wasp?
Yeah.
So it was great, justice for the what was it?
We were streaming,
Yeah,
and a wasp was in my basement and attacked us, and we had to kill the wasp.
yeah.
Awesome.
Wasp dust
Yeah,
nobody. and
Wasp
all
dust
that. Yeah,
nobody.
so David had a similar
Experience?
recently, where he literally wait, what did he say? He's allergic to bees, first of all.
So are we.
But yeah,
Same.
he was in the shower and he got attacked by a hornet, and he sent me this whole DM, but it's crazy, and I just want to shout him out because I'm glad you're with us still, David Lewis. I love you.
My God. Yeah, hornet in the shower. Classic. So Jake goes online. Thank you for coming. What's going on with you?
I just really wanted to thank all of you sincerely. Every Saturday I have something to look forward to. Even when days are kind of tough, I know that y'all are there and I could comment in the chat and you'll be like, oh, I know him. And I'd be like,
Yeah.
I know
Yes.
you guys now. Thank you all so much for supporting these wonderful, wonderful people. A lot of times fame goes to people's heads, and evidently these people are the most chill people I've ever
stop.
met.
Thank you, dude.
You're too kind.
Thanks, brother.
And with that, my catchphrase, I love you 3000.
Oh,
that's good.
Oh, that hurts, man.
Please tune in next time and support my friends.
And please, no one attack him for spoiling.
oh, no
I
one
didn't
knows.
spoil
No,
anything.
Whoa,
No,
I
that's
didn't say
completely-
what that's from or what it's for.
Oof.
Chill.
No one attack.
Sure.
You
And
know.
please, no one attack Jordan for spoiling.
And don't attack Dylan for spoiling.
And don't attack me.
And most
for any-
importantly, don't attack.
Well, listen, Jake, thank you so much, man. And I know some people view usernames as just names.
But
But-
there's people attached.
Yeah, I always view people that donate, people that comment on my videos that never donate. I consider you guys friends. I really do. So thank you guys so much. Everything okay?
Yeah, no, it was a funny comment.
Thank you guys. I know. I always go back and read the comments. Thank you guys so much for making this dream of mine a reality and donating and supporting. And you guys are amazing. Jake, thank you for coming, man.
Thank you so much.
I
Thank
appreciate it.
you.
Calibro, thank you as always. Nick T, thank
anytime.
you.
I love
Jordan,
you.
welcome back. Thank you for moderating.
Peep my YouTube. Jake goes online.
YouTube and Twitter tag down below. A special thank you to my platinum tier patrons. I have not done this in like a week and a
You
half
can do
now.
it. You can
Thank
do
you to
it.
my platinum tier patrons, Alexa Baker, Glen McGookin, Jorge Carrillo, James Rose, Samuel Stark, Thomas Adderley, Horace Maye, Goosey Q, Vincent Van Der Veen, Rexkentrix, Jordan Osceola, and Smith 620. Did I say Vincent Van Der Veen?
I think so. Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
just better to say a name twice than not say a name. Usually I have that down pat.
It's been a while.
It's
He's
been a
rusty.
while. And to my Diamond Tier patrons, Jesse Wood and Garrett Palmer, who have both been on this podcast, funny
Yeah?
enough.
Oh.
Yes.
That's pretty cool. And to my Egyptian God Tier patron, Chris Swan. Great
We got to
dude.
get him on.
Yeah, thank you all. Absolutely. Thank you all so much for supporting me over on Patreon. Thank you for the super chats. Thank you for commenting, just for being amazing people. You guys are all loved and you're all appreciated by us. Thank you all so much. Thank you guys. And I hope you have
An
An
amazing day.
An amazing day.
Thank you guys.
Love you.